Hey, welcome to Chaos Entropy. Today's episode is 109. Today's date is February 11th, 2026, before Valentine's Day. Which I
Oh, that
think,
was the 14th.
I know I said we're recording this before
Oh, you're
Valentine's.
saying in general.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Even though it's not like a major holiday or anything.
For some people, maybe.
For yeah. Yeah, will the president say anything on Valentine's Day?
Uh, what would he say?
I don't know. I don't think he's ever. I don't think I've ever heard him talk about Valentine's Day
I don't think I've ever heard
in
any
any public.
president talk about Valentine's Day.
I just
Probably
thought,
I
because why
mean,
would they? Why would
oh,
they talk about all the
probably a
other
dreaded day
holidays?
for all.
um, God, what was I gonna say? Did you see recently? Those two was it senators that were able
Yeah,
to,
Rokana and
yeah,
C or Macy.
Is that his name Rokana?
Yeah,
Um,
I like Rokana.
he he's pretty
Rokana
down
and
to
Macy are
earth.
pretty cool.
Yeah, he's pretty a
I think he's
chill.
from Philly.
Is that like
I think
sport?
he's from Philly too. It makes sense. It makes sense. Man's from Philly. Hmm.
What does he
Makes sense.
represent? Which
He's Democrat.
no, I meant his what state or
Um, let me see.
let's see. Um, is it
California.
California? Oh yeah. Damn, he's serving his fifth term.
Oh yeah, born in
Oh yeah,
Philly.
he represents Silicon Valley. That's what it was.
Wait, really?
Yeah, yeah,
That's even crazier then.
yeah.
That's crazy.
Everyone there is under the it's in probably in the five.
Uh,
But
and
what was
who's
it?
the other guy? Macy.
Yeah, Macy, his partner in crime. I mean, maybe that's the wrong word in this scenario, but
But I mean, yeah, like a couple of days ago, they just released.
six
They literally
names.
outright said like 6 names
They're
that
like
were
the fact
redacted.
that we have to say. They're like the fact that we had to go and say instead of them. Like we're just representatives. We're just,
Yeah, so
that was
I'm trying to
crazy
find
though.
the
They
six
just
names.
they just said the names, and then did you hear one of the reporters asked about? Remember that one crazy email exchange, that weird one. Well, they're all weird, but I forget what it was. But one of them they brought up about a person talking about like some how they look, this underage girl or whatever, but and I think it was Macy was like, yeah, by the way, that person who sent that was a woman. And everyone's in my head, I'm like, whoa.
Wait, what? Say that again. I think I
there
heard of that.
there was one of the emails that was sent that was creepy like all the other
Oh
ones,
yeah,
and Macy was like, by the way, that was a woman who sent that.
yeah, yeah. That is wild. So it does bring into the it does bring open up your eyes.
Yeah,
Like
it's
I think some of these are
people are corrupt.
victims, but eventually um
Enough money.
well, if it's not that enough money, but
No, I
eventually
know.
you might get tangled into it.
It's I even Roe said it's not as simple as like, you know, oh, like he's like, I know powerful people, and you don't have to have a party on an island.
Yeah, you don't have to go to his island to make connections. You can have a coffee or
That
this and that.
happens in the cities every day. Also, like I mean, he does mention, of course, like at the end of the day, it's like everyone's name, if they're there, needs to at least be investigated on the grounds of them being associated in any way, shape, or form. That doesn't mean they're, you know, any criminal charges being presented necessarily, but the fact that no one has been, literally no one besides, was it Ghislaine Maxwell or whatever, Ghislaine,
Yeah.
didn't they just had her hearing or some type of
Yeah,
and that was
and she
posted.
kept on pleading the fifth.
Yeah, which I mean she can. It's just you know,
I think, well, she's obviously trying to gun for the pardon.
well, I mean it's man that situation is that must be annoying if you're
Gunning
asking
for the
someone
pardon.
something and they plead the fifth
Yeah.
every single time. Well, I would like to answer
Yeah.
your question, but my attorney says blah blah blah.
Well, I mean, it was pretty annoying hearing her just plead the fifth.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, like the world knows that the world, you can't hide anymore. You can't. Things have been presented already. I mean, it's but besides her, I don't know anyone else that's been charged or at least you know put in some type of court. Nothing. No
Yeah, it is a
investigation.
problem because it seems like the FBI is, well, I mean, for some reason the entire administration keeps on wanting to get past this
Yep. Oh, quickly as
situation.
possible. Yep.
And it's very strange that, well, what's it called? Most of this is a revelation, right? Most of what is in, of what is in the files being released is a complete revelation to the world,
Yeah.
and yet the administration is like vehemently
People
ignoring it.
people are loving that Biden thing. It's not as big
What
as I
Biden
thought
said.
it would be. The one we talked about of him being a clone.
Oh, that's just like a, feeling. I still
I
think
know,
that's
but
just a
I
post.
people, but it's just fun to hear that and be like, whoa.
I think that's the thing. I think they literally,
I think that's like
they
a
compiled everything,
well, yeah. It's any
including emails
yeah,
into, like, not just his emails, but emails of, like, the inner workings of the
yep,
government
yeah,
and references. So obviously this guy was definitely, maybe this, like, half the shit he said wasn't real and he was a schizo, but whoever he was messaging it to
yeah. Is connected.
definitely had some connection.
It's just funny seeing that, and then people are like, oh my god, this is
Well, I mean, here's the thing too. You gotta realize is, unfortunately, ever since the Epstein files dropped, it's not. We are still in the political game. Unfortunately, it's not like, as much as I agree with Rokana
yeah.
and Macy, and I think they're trying to do like the right thing, and I think they should do, keep doing it. But I think the reality, unfortunately, is that not everybody is on the same page.
No, not even close. There's a
Um,
lot of
they're
well, I shouldn't
still
say a
playing a
lot, but
lot of politics.
there, he said there was one U.S. Representative that was hesitant with passing that.
Yeah, I heard about it. But then he also like said right after that that he didn't think that the guy was like trying to protect it or anything.
Yeah, it was more of
Um,
the
it
way
was
they were
more of
presenting it or something
he,
like that.
I
How the
guess,
bill
yeah.
was
So even
being
Rokana
passed.
can somewhat vouch for the guy,
Yeah.
but I mean, at the end of the day, like here's the thing: the reality is, I mean, you can kind of see it too. Like, so like obviously the files coming back has brought up the entire idea of Pizzagate, right? It has completely resurrected the discussion over Pizzagate.
Yep.
I can recall literally seeing how people were trying to suppress the idea of Pizzagate, um, even like on public forums like Reddit. Like there were
Yeah.
guys on like there were guys saying, guys, she mentioned the Pizzagate, obviously it's not real. So like there's definitely people trying to so I mean, and like at the end of the day, it may or may not, I think it is connected because it's got John Podesta, and John Podesta appears in the files again. I think something is definitely there. But at the end of the day, there's definitely there's still unfortunately a huge bias in how well these things are covered. Um
True.
So while this is the current focus, and I think it's important to actually focus on this. Unfortunately, there are guys, uh, already getting ready for the next thing.
Yeah.
Similar, I guess a good comparison is, even though we were still fighting World War II, even though we wrapped up the Nazis in the European theater, and then we started focusing on the Pacific theater, we wanted to get the war done fast and with just us because the Russians were mobilizing to get into Japan, and we wanted to beat the Japanese like fast so we could claim entire victory over so we
Yeah,
can dictate it, right? Because we don't want the Russians getting any claim on it. So it's kind of a
yeah.
similar situation here. There's definitely a bigger thing, this is the focus now, but there's already forces, there's already guys making plans for the next thing.
It,
But yeah, like,
it's just crazy.
it is crazy, especially how, yeah, and you know what else? I just never expected any of this to. It's one thing knowing it, hearing about it as a conspiracy theory.
And now it's like,
It's another thing for it to actually.
yeah.
You're telling me that there's official government, you
Alex
know,
Jones was right all.
Alex Jones. That's a horrifying thought. Like
Yeah.
Alex
The man
Jones.
who has said some messed up things that are not true.
Alex Jones has said this
But
decades
yeah, yeah, it
before
was.
everyone else,
Remember that Joe Rogan clip?
and
That
he
was
was right.
funny. He said like a
He was
hundred
right,
things at
bro.
once, and then Joe Rogan's like, wait, wait, wait.
He was right, and then he was right about the
But
Pizzagate
it makes
thing.
you wonder, like,
Did
what the hell, how was he getting this information?
That's what I was wondering. How was he getting the thing? Because like I don't know if I talked about it. He literally was. He pointed out the Pizzagate thing too.
Oh yeah,
He pointed out
anything
the Pizzagate thing before. I think
a decade later, anything he's ever said a decade later comes out.
he was
Almost.
right.
Besides, what was it, that school shooting he was messed up about? But
Oh yeah, Sandy Hook.
yeah, I think he paid $1 billion in damages, which
Actually, speaking of school shooting, did you hear? There's
there's
like
another
a
one.
couple out in Canada.
Yeah, yeah. I have it here. Where was it?
In Canada, out of all
Yeah,
places.
the British Columbia. Let's see. What was it?
Canada has school shootings now, I guess.
It's like 9 people. I don't know if necessarily killed, but
I heard it was
injured.
10.
Okay.
No, 25 injured,
Or
10
20.
killed.
Yeah.
I heard it's a.
There was
Uh,
also a shooting in Thailand, a school shooting,
well, I guess it's
which
going international now.
we like what
Uh,
America does. We,
well, the reality is, whatever happens in America will
yep.
eventually trickle down to the rest of the world.
But that sucks if that also is a thing
I
that
mean, you already
trickled.
see it. Like last year, there was a shooting in Europe,
Yep. Which
and like
is
Canada is like is already like extremely regulated with guns.
that's what I thought. Yeah. What
Actually, yeah,
was?
same thing with Australia.
Well, yeah.
They're pretty like high regulation on guns, and there was like a shooting like a
It was
couple
in the
months ago.
'90s, right?
No,
The
that one you're talking about is what got the entire thing starting.
That's what I meant.
You
Like
know.
that one
No, I'm
caused.
talking about like a couple months ago. There was
Oh, there
literally a
was.
shooting.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. Which that's like super rare in
Yeah,
Australia. Because
but
my understanding is ever since I don't know. I guess it's the law. I don't know the specifics of how it worked, but
well, no, they literally had an entire
didn't they
buyback
like
thing. So
truly
the
ban
government,
it? Oh,
the government made you hand over all of the guns.
isn't that? No, that's a crazy. We can see in real time how that affects it. Like from America's point of view, it's like, okay, America, people who don't like guns, let's see how these other nations do it. Let's see years down the road what happens when they get rid of the things that we have. It's like a
I mean,
test.
eventually
I know.
it'll
I'm just
still
saying
happen.
it's like a testing grounds. Like we have you know, our amendments, and then we can test it against other countries where they don't have the same, and see what happens to them. And then we can
I'd say
just study
America
it.
is a testing ground, to be honest.
Well, I guess that's true too, but especially,
But what's it called? I've heard like I think the shooter is like they killed their own parents
yep,
and then they shot up and then they shot themselves at the end of it all.
that's how they do things now.
I heard it was a trans shooter.
Pussy, you had to kill others too.
Okay, is that okay?
No, that's not my.
Um,
It's not my defense.
uh, let's see. There was something else about that Epstein I was gonna bring up.
He's alive. He's
Oh yeah, did you hear what? Apparently, like, Trump was like one of the first guys to blow the whistle on him.
Yeah, I saw a video
I
of that.
don't. I think here's the thing. I think like,
I don't know
I
if
mean, that
that's
could be true, but at the
yeah.
same time, I think he's more involved than. Because like, why are we like? just because of how he's handling this entire
It makes
situation.
it seem more suspicious than ever.
Yeah, like why
Even
why are
though
we why are we
I I,
glossing over
I
this?
like to think that isn't the case, but that just comes from a sense of I don't know. There's a part of me that's like I just it's hard. Well, I say it's hard to believe it, but then again, the Epstein thing
Well,
was
boo
a.
fucking who, bro? It's real.
I know
It's
I'm
real.
saying it's hard
It's
to
all
believe,
real.
and yet the Epstein thing was a conspiracy turned real. So was a
It's all real, dog. It's all
So
real.
should I go forward in saying that almost any conspiracy I ever hear from here on out could have a potential of most likely being real
Oh,
if
this
it's big
isn't even
enough?
just an American conspiracy. This is a global conspiracy.
Oh yeah,
Like,
that's
oh
true.
yeah, I didn't get to read the names. So what? Like, they're saying that Nicola Caputo, Leonic,
Oh yeah, let me see.
Leonov. Who are these guys? Zarub,
One of them was a
Zurab,
big CEO or
guy in
something.
Dubai.
Is that what it was? Yeah.
I think I even mentioned something. I think something weird is happening in Dubai, but Zurab,
Leon's.
Mikaladze, Salvatore
Who were the
Nuara,
six
and
men?
Sultan Ahmed
Yeah, let's see who are these
bin
six men.
Saluyam, Sulayam,
Oh, the six men by Connor Wexner, the Victoria's Secret founder. Yeah,
Oh, okay, so we knew him.
Sultan Ahmed bin Sulayem,
Is that the guy?
CEO of
Yeah.
DP World, and an Emirati billionaire business person, and four others identified. Oh, they just say their names. I don't know who they are. Then I guess they're not as important, or I mean, like their status. I don't know who they are. He did not. Oh yeah, yeah. Khanna did not provide evidence of wrongdoing against them, nor have they been charged with a crime in connection with Epstein. Let's see. Oh yeah, the quote was,
They just said they're in
if we found six men that they were hiding in 2 hours, imagine how many men they are covering up for these three, um, how many 3 million files? What? Or is that three? How many files is there? Goddamn. I guess it could be 3 million.
I think when he even said something like the FBI was scrubbing files.
Yes, he did say that. He actively said
Yeah,
that.
so
First of all, if you're
yikes.
scrubbing files, I think that's automatically a. I don't. I mean, what's the devil's advocate of doing that? Or doesn't look good. Honestly, Cash Patel, man, that sucks. In the beginning, I was like, oh man, Cash Patel, our guy, and then every second he has to like under oath. It's like
I feel like this entire like I
BS
think
BS
Cash
BS.
Bondi needs
Bondi's
to Bondi sucks.
she's in court right now, or was it hearing or whatever? I think today
Bondi
they're
sucks.
putting her up with the Epstein files, like talking about it. Yeah, she's not. They're not. I don't know. This administration's weird compared to the.
This one sucks.
At least the people involved. They're not the. I have no.
Bondi is an idiot,
I
bro.
don't think.
And Bondi sucks.
What's her name? Christy Gnomes or the
Christy knows.
yeah the not the what is she the oh my god, yep, not FBI, the one in charge of like ICE and all that. Yeah, yeah, her actual
Christy
role.
knows.
Yeah, but what's her actual role though? Am I
I
thinking of
don't
the
know. I
right
forgot
person?
her.
Christine Gnome.
All I know about the Tulsi Gabbard, the intelligence one.
I'm gonna be honest. I haven't heard from her in a long time. Maybe I mean I don't know how public she has to be all
She's
the
in
time, but
intelligence and
like
foreign shit.
oh yeah, she's the Secretary of Homeland Security, Christina. She, I mean, not a lot of people like her either. No one really likes anyone, but especially nowadays with the ice and everything. And did you see Mamdani made like a executive order that ICE agents in New York have to show a warrant when arresting people? And I'm like, I mean,
Is that gonna work?
first of all, there's that video in Jersey, in Hoboken, where um an ICE agent was getting someone off of like a train or something. Like they were like standing on the side of the. They were on the train, but they were like at the station, and this not a congressperson but a committee member was had a phone in their face like, "Where's your warrant?" And the ICE agent's like, I don't need a warrant, and people took that as like, oh, we just take anyone. But he's my understanding when you look it up, it's like as long as ICE agents have probable cause in public, they do not need a warrant.
I think what they need a warrant if they're
If
gonna
they're going
enter like
into
a building or something.
your yeah, if it's a home or if it's your property, you do need a warrant. But when you're in public,
But it's
it's
not like in public. Yeah, no, you don't need
you
a
don't need
warrant.
a warrant. Plus, that ICE agent, if he had a warrant, he's not gonna show some random person the warrant. That's illegal. You don't just show warrants to other people. You don't just show warrants.
Yeah.
You first of all you show the warrant actually afterwards. You arrest a person, then you tell them the warrant. Weirdly, that's how it happens. But I think uh, uh
Well, no, I mean like even when police say like when they show up
yeah.
at a property, they gotta say we have a warrant for your arrest or
Oh yeah,
something.
they say that, but they don't. You have no idea what the hell it's about though until afterwards. You don't know.
Yeah, but I think if they invoke that, that means like I mean they can't lie about having a warrant,
No,
right?
no, no, they can't lie. But I just mean like
So if they say it, yeah,
they have to
they
say
announce it.
that if they're in regards
That's
to
like they also have to announce that they're police.
yes. Now the ICE agent doesn't because he's in public and his whole body
Yeah.
says,
That's something.
yeah,
I
that's
mean,
different. That's
that's something because public though.
yeah.
That's in public.
But people consider that as
Oh yeah.
illegal,
Well, I mean, right now everyone's trying to muddle as many things as they can.
and it's man. I'll tell you. They also said, was it Vance was talking about how like a lot of the newer ICE agents are still actually in training. The ones that actually aren't even on the field are still training. Like they need a lot more. So you know the issues have the ones that have arisen. I'm guessing those people. I don't know if they were previous cops or if they're just people like you or me
Well, I think what they're
who
like
just
the one involved in the Renee and
yeah. I don't know their backstory, but
I heard they were in the four like they were on there for like 5 years.
oh okay. So they did have some actual background.
Well, I mean, here's the thing too. I mean, like I think it's just a bad situation, but obviously people are gonna muddle the entire
Well, those two situations
situation.
they're pretty bad, but well, it's also I'm gonna be honest, it's still weird that it was both in Minneapolis, but at the same time, it's not because
I'm not surprised it's in Minneapolis. Have you seen this shit
no,
happening in Minneapolis?
it's not. I'm just saying from a conspiracy theorist nuthead point of view,
Oh my god, what the?
it gets rid of the fact of the Somali stuff, the fraud and all that, because now
Well, no
every
shit. I mean,
it's like
it's no conspiracy. Like, are we really thinking this is a conspiracy? You're telling me that this isn't a?
well, no, it's reality, but I'm saying it's as if these
Well, no shit. I mean,
fake
like, obviously they're gonna
protesters.
do this.
I call them fake because they're not real protesters. They're psychotic people that band together and have like a Discord that tells them how to. They go after ICE agents. That's not protesting. That's not protesting.
Well, no shit, cause like, what's it called? I mean,
They
it's
should be arrested for
obviously.
that. They should be. They're hunting down ICE agents. Like they go
Well,
after them.
I don't know about the legality about that, but like, the thing is,
If
I
I
mean,
was tracking a police car, I don't know if that's.
aren't
It,
there things that like post that like you can watch literally cops work? Didn't-
uh, like a live
Yeah, like
cam.
didn't you yeah you watch those too? So I mean, like,
Those aren't live usually, but I get your point. But I still think it's a little.
here's the thing. I think the only
I meant for their safety though. If a whole group of people
well,
decide like
that's not like that's like that's not
I know maybe
that's
that's not
not.
a legal issue, but it's more of a just a I don't know a reality or a sane.
Here's the thing. I
They're
mean,
not
if
sane, I
you
guess.
somehow track, here's the thing. You can I think you can track these guys. Like, and you can't be arrested if you keep an eye on a car going down the road, right?
No,
It's
no,
if you break into systems or
no.
you get a hold of like information you're not a hold
Well,
you're not
most
supposed
of
to.
the
If you
time
break into
they track them and then they post up like all 100 people like come at them, like they get
here's the thing.
around,
Okay,
swarm them,
okay.
and
I think they can track them, but I think they can't get people to like get involved
yeah,
in the situation. They
they
can't
should not
impede.
stop their job, like they're
Well,
in
no shit. I mean, they can't. I think here's the problem here is people impeding on law enforcement is not protesting, right?
Yeah.
You're not protesting if you're getting involved, blocking cars, and confronting ICE agents. You're not protesting. You're protesting if you're standing on the
Yeah.
sidelines and literally, yelling whatever you want,
Yeah.
sure, but you can't get involved.
It's just
But
I didn't know
here's,
Minneapolis was like that until this recent stuff.
I don't think it normally is. I think these guys literally, there's literally
Is
buses
it
of them,
co-opted?
like,
Oh, is it?
we mean co-opted. It's
I
no
meant like
conspiracy. This is literally. I mean, I told everyone this like a couple episodes. I mean, now everything is like connected.
I meant are they not
This is
actual
no
people from?
conspiracy. Obviously, it happened in Minneapolis because of the Somali situation in Minneapolis. So then they were like, "Oh, we know ICE is moving into Minneapolis." Before this, that nobody. Honestly, I should have never announced that they were moving into Minneapolis. They should have treated it like any other operation. I think it's because they announced that they were moving in Minneapolis that everybody then decides to go into Minneapolis, and there was this entire
That's
goddamn
true. They shouldn't announce
situation.
that. They should,
Obviously, it's because of well, it's obvious because of the fraud that's happening. I mean, it's really bad. That was the only thing people were talking about in Minneapolis for weeks.
yeah.
So yeah, obviously it's gonna attract this. And you know how polarizing everything is.
Oh yeah. Everything is.
So
Yeah.
it's no conspiracy. It's deliberate. In fact, nobody's talking about the Somali shit anymore.
Not at all.
Instead, they're talking about ICE agents. But like
Yeah.
ICE agents are literally everywhere.
Yeah. They are. I personally haven't seen it, but I know based on Reddit posts that they've been in my town. They've been,
That's like the dumbest thing. Like, of course they're everywhere. They are literally
well, I meant like
everywhere.
people have taken pictures, but even if that's the case, well, sadly, if that's the case, that means they're here
I
because
think
there's
they can
people.
take pictures and they can do whatever they want. They just can't get involved in any of the
No,
arrests.
no,
They
no.
can't get they You can't block them on the street.
Well, it's also
And
it's bad if you
it's
see
not.
them because their whole job is to get illegal people. So that just is
Well,
like, oh
here's the
damn,
thing.
my
I mean,
town's filled.
okay, that's the problem. You need to set a certain distinction when you're talking about this shit. Okay, you need to set
Well, I'm
a
just talking
clear.
about ice, so I'm just.
You can see them. You can post pictures of them.
Well,
Sure, you
yeah,
can
there's
do
nothing
all
wrong
that.
with that.
As long as you don't get
Yeah,
involved.
interfere.
You can't impede an investigation. You can't you can't, if they're moving somewhere, don't
Do you
block
think
their
people know
way.
that, but they don't like? I don't
It's not
understand.
it's not like a crazy science. People obviously know that. They just want to confront these guys. They just want to get in their face. They want people automatically want to get
But
combative
wouldn't
with
these
anything,
same
okay?
people confront like just regular officers though, like as they do
These
ICE?
people would. I mean, it happened back in the George Floyd
Oh yeah,
shit,
they
but
did.
like here's the thing, okay? These people obviously aren't just These people aren't just here to protest, okay?
No,
People
no, they have
obviously
an
want to do more than
agenda.
just protest, and so that's why they're gonna muddle it all. Yes, there's people literally attacking ICE agents. There's people
Especially
harassing
the
ICE agents,
what was it, like the
but
Antifa
nobody is gonna
groups.
call it out. Why? Because they're gonna use it under the guise of protesting. But the reality here is protesting isn't getting involved in.
Yeah,
It's
there was
they're
a there.
just using it as a straw man argument,
I had
basically,
a
in a sort
protest
of
a
way.
couple miles from here. It seemed my understanding was it was peaceful. Like they took up the road, which I'm like, what's the point of doing that? People have jobs. I'm like, what's the point of like, they need to get to drive. But
Isn't
but
it illegal to do that?
well, the mayor was involved, so I don't know. The mayor
That's,
created the protest. Or
I think
he
they can like what like you can.
they stopped one road, I should say. It wasn't like they took over the whole city. It was like they protested down like a couple streets and that was it. As if it was like a parade. Like like when parades they take they cross off roads and stuff. Now I understand like that was an anti-ICE protest, and from what I've heard, it was like relatively peaceful. Like I don't think anyone was arrested or anyone fight. Everyone was just had signs up like normal, and I'm like, okay, at least there's some sanity in some protesting. Because of course there is. Not everyone's insane, but you don't hear about the regular things. Because why would you? Why would you? But it's yeah, it's a interesting. I just find it interesting that so many people are so combative against uh authority. Not all of a sudden, but it makes it seem like it's like tunnel vision because you get all the news at one time and all you're
I
seeing
mean,
is
it's always happened.
overlapping.
I mean, like I'm not surprised. I know. I mean,
It's
let's be
overlapping
real here.
feeds of the
Everybody
same.
everybody says that they're gonna be, everyone is quite disingenuous in everything, right? Um,
Yeah, but what was the other thing?
everyone's quite disingenuous, so I'm not surprised. These people are looking for a fight, you know. That is the reality. They are looking for a fight. I don't think anyone should be looking for a fight.
I know,
There's
but
people trying to muddle things. I think ICE agents are definitely. Um, I think what they did, like, I don't think they should have shot that guy. I think what they did was wrong. Um, but I mean, the society and the world we live in right now,
it's
a
crazy
lot of
though that
people.
like one incident will change like
Is it?
I don't know because well this is just my I never considered any one point to be so like universal like everyone all together had the same reaction or stuff like for instance like the George Floyd thing. I still find it maybe I shouldn't find it that crazy anymore, but I still do. Maybe because I have high hopes for society.
You actually find it crazy, or are you just saying
I
you
think
think you just
I
disagree with
like
it?
to believe it. I don't think
I mean, like, here's the thing. It depends what you mean by crazy. I mean, I think it was
just how
crazy that
people react
it
like
got as.
that.
I think it was crazy how big and
Yeah.
like deranged it got. I'm not saying that. I think it's crazy people. I think people
I'm talking about
are
that, like
allowed to
that much of
protest. I
insanity.
think people are allowed to. Yeah. I mean, I think people. I mean, yeah. I mean, like, obviously, because I mean, it's egging people on. It's
Those
obviously
people
egging
just
people on.
destroyed towns and cities. They couldn't care less probably about George Floyd. They just
Oh
wanted
yeah. I
to.
mean, like, yeah. Obviously.
People just need a reason to destroy.
But they're gonna hide behind
Yeah,
these. They're gonna hide behind genuine, like,
and
you know.
sadly, our lawmakers and politicians are gonna, you know,
Well, obviously, it's
use it.
because they can't disagree with the crowd. What the fuck? There goes your career if you disagree. You're telling me if you live in in a city that's predominantly leaning this thing, you're gonna what? You're gonna go against them? These people who got you elected? You have a job because of these people. I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense. I'm not saying I support it,
Yeah, I get that. I think
but I mean,
was it Ro
what, you're gonna do a
Khanna?
career suicide?
I saw Ro Khanna say, I think it was him, where he said one of his staff was the FBI was gonna charge them with fraud or something like that.
Oh yeah, from Cash Patel. Yeah,
Or was
yes.
it? Yeah, yeah. I'm like that is insane.
He got pressured by, not from Cash Patel himself,
But
but
FBI, yeah.
I got, yeah, obviously from the FBI. The FBI was like, "You better
Which
watch out, or else we're gonna start investigating you." Like,
I'm like criminal investigate. I'm like that is insane.
honestly, I would have been like, "Do it, bitch."
Dude,
But then again, that's just me. I mean, I mean,
do it. Let's see who's right. Let's see who's right.
I think, I don't know. I mean, like, at the end of the day, like, maybe, maybe you do need like some sort of, I guess, I don't know.
Oh, I forgot Lutnick was in the Epstein files. He's a was it the Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick?
Yes, yeah, he is
He's
involved.
connected and everyone's like resign or something.
Same thing with Steve Bannon.
Yep.
Steve Bannon.
I keep getting that confused with Steve Miller, Stephen Miller.
No, not the Deadpool guy. Not the Deadpool guy,
No, no,
sorry.
there's a guy named Stephen Miller and or is it something Miller? Wait, look.
Was that TJ Miller?
No, that's that's CJ.
Whatever, bro.
No, Stephen Miller is the political advisor in Trump administration official. Yeah, yeah. He served as the White
Whatever you
House deputy
say.
chief of staff for policy and homeland security advisor since 2025. I know what I'm talking about. sometimes.
Do you know?
Yeah.
Do you?
What was the other thing? Oh, you heard about the Savannah Guthrie situation?
Yeah, the lady who got kidnapped.
Yeah, her mother's was kidnapped, or supposedly at this point it could be murder. I don't even believe it was a real kidnap, even though there was like part of it is the most fishy kidnapping I've ever seen. Because they found a guy that was supposedly like ransoms and stuff, and they said that wasn't the guy. Like he was just BSing for the fun of it. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. I'm like, but yeah, that's pretty crazy. That big, the president even said he'll use what was it like actual agents and stuff. He'll bring in the federal reinforcement to help or something.
Oh,
And I'm like, just for really? I'm like, oh, I hope the president would do that for me and my shit if I ever.
you're cooked, bro. Sorry, president ain't helping you.
I voted for you, damn it! You better help me. What's the point of voting if I can't use you?
Well,
That's crazy. It's been a year, you know.
yeah,
Like
time
it
flies.
literally flies. Did you see the two halftime shows? Which one did you watch? Which one?
I always saw
I
the
did not
Bad Bunny
watch the
one, the
Bad
one
Bunny
on the
one, but I also didn't really watch the Super Bowl. So
I watched the one
I
that was
watched
at the Super Bowl.
the Turning Point one, and I was like, this is not good. I'm like, this is, but it got over like
I feel
10
like,
million. There was like 10 million live views or something on YouTube.
you think that was bought?
I People said it was because if you look in the chat, only like 5 people were typing, and it froze.
I'm gonna be real, like, uh, I mean, I think on TV it was alright, the Bad Bunny one.
Man,
It was alright.
so many people had so much. They just hate that. They were like, that
I
should
think
not.
they hate the guy mainly. I don't know.
They
I
also
need
said
a.
his lyrics are very vulgar though, which I don't
I
know.
mean, I don't really care because I couldn't even understand it because I don't speak Spanish. But
So many people have a problem with that. They're like, I don't get it. He doesn't even speak English in his song.
I don't know. I mean, like,
So music's not really about the lyrics. I mean,
yeah.
unless you're in another language somehow spewing like really messed up crap and you have no idea, and everyone's
I think
okay.
you gotta really to get the base of it. You gotta really figure out which came out. Were people like complaining
Yeah.
about him first? Because I mean, that obviously this is a very politicized.
Oh, there's no way
This is
it's
also
not.
politicized. Well, I don't know if they did it intentionally, right? I don't know
Yeah, I
if
don't
it
know
was
when he
meant
was
to be
announced.
politicized.
I forget how
Because
long
I think
ago.
you got to see what the initial reaction was.
Green Day
Was
was
it
also
like,
there.
yeah, but they were at the opening.
Yeah, yeah. Which
I think,
people hated too because they're super anti-Trump. Like in the
I don't really
songs they
care. I mean,
stay,
obviously,
but
I
people were
mean,
like people who were like fans of them for their political views were mad because they didn't say any like anti anything during their songs. They
what are
just
you
kept
gonna
it.
expect?
I
I
know. I
don't
was
think
like,
they
you think
should.
they they got the call to go to like the Super Bowl and they're gonna like protest? Like they're not gonna do that.
I
They
don't
want
think
to.
they should. I mean, like, why? I mean,
They could do it at
I
their
think
own
it's so
shows, but they're
stupid.
not gonna
I
call
think
out.
it's so stupid.
They were like, oh, they sucking up to the big man. I'm like, they're not gonna throw it all away at like this one time. Like, how often are you gonna be at, like a football game or a Super Bowl or you just have to let
I
it
don't
go.
know. I think you gotta probably go back to when the initial thing was announced and see what was
How
happening
yeah,
in order to get to
I
the
love how Trump said
basis of it.
Trump on Bad Bunny was like, this is a what was he said something crazy.
I think that was the stupidest thing he could have done. Like, what?
He was like, this is just horror. He was like, I was like, I was like, what are you talking about? I was like,
I was
why?
like,
Because
what?
it's
I don't know
200.
why. He's been saying a lot of stupid shit
Because
recently,
the
bro.
250th anniversary of America, and he's like, "How dare they?" How he's like, "I'm not gonna be there." I'm like, "Good, no one cares. No one cares."
Well, I think he should have just showed up, to be honest.
He
I think he
should
should
have.
have just shut
He
up. I
should
think
have
he should have showed up. I think he should have just shut
showed
up
up,
about
shut
the
up,
entire
and
thing.
enjoy a football game.
Um, well, I mean, I can't say that because the game sucked.
It
Uh,
was.
the game
I mean,
itself
I've
sucked.
seen parts of it. I thought it was gonna be was it
It
a
was boring as
blowout.
hell.
I thought it was.
I mean, in the end, it was a blowout. I wonder what your dad thinks, huh? You said last year was boring because it was just a one-sided game. Yeah, what about this one, bro? Yeah,
He
okay.
did watch part of it.
This one sucked even worse.
My brother's really into football, supposedly, but
This one sucked. I'm not surprised too, because like I mean,
it was a
I'm
60th
just not
Super
surprised. I mean,
Bowl.
like especially after the Patriots at their AFC conference. I mean, they could barely beat the Broncos, who had backup because Bo Nix was out.
When was the last time the Seahawks were in a Super Bowl?
2016.
Was it 20? Okay, I thought it was 2014.
Well, they were in there 2014 and 2016. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay. What was it against the? What team? It was another bird
Last time was
team.
against the Patriots.
Never mind. I thought they fought like
They
the.
lost. That was the one where like you decided to throw and it got intercepted at like a 3 yard line.
The Atlanta. Oh my God, what are they called?
I could have sworn it was against the Broncos or something though.
What's that?
The Falcons?
Did they ever go against the Falcons?
No, I could have sworn they went against the Broncos.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Let me look it up. Let's see. Oh yeah, never mind. It was the last time the Falcons were in the Super Bowl was the Patriots.
It
Yeah,
was a 43-8 over Denver. And then the second one was a defeat to the Patriots.
they lost both time. Oh, it only shows them twice in the Super Bowl. Yeah.
No, they were there 3 times. They lost the second time.
Which team? The Falcons or the?
What do you mean?
Oh,
They
some.
never played against the Falcons.
Oh, yeah, okay. I thought they did. I don't know why.
No, it was the Broncos.
Well, either way, the damn the Falcons. Can you man, that would be bad. Go to Super Bowl
The Falcons
twice
lost to
and you lose
Brady in probably
twice.
the worst way possible.
Oh yeah, was it 28-34? Yeah.
28-3. 28-3.
It says 28-34.
28-3 until halftime.
Okay.
That's the joke. 28-3. Because they were literally
Oh, I
twenty-eight
remember
and
that. I remember
three,
that. Yeah, yeah.
and then halftime happened,
That
and
might
then
have been one of the craziest.
Tom Brady beat the shit out of him. It was like it was time to lock in. Gotta let laser focus.
This is the image they show on the website. Look at this cartoon image. You see this
Well,
in the chat?
yeah.
That's what they show for people. They don't even show their real faces.
Oh wait, hold on. This is the main thing. Why didn't we talk about this? Discord
Oh
and
yeah,
ID.
it's over. We gotta go back to Skype.
Skype is gone, bro.
Damn
Skype
it!
is
I thought it
gone.
was No, I mean
No, what the fuck are we gonna do?
TeamSpeak or
TeamSpeak? Oh my
whatever
god,
it's
wait.
called.
TeamSpeak might legitimately blow up now. People might switch to
There was
TeamSpeak.
another one I heard about, but I don't remember what it's called now. I'm not giving my ID. I'm an
I'm not
adult.
giving my ID, but what do we actually lose? I think that's the stupidest thing, bro.
Wait, what do we actually lose if you don't?
It's like, what, all of our accounts
It's
gonna get turned
it's
into,
turned
like,
to a team
teen
mode.
only?
So
I'm not giving them my ID, bro, okay? These people will suck at...
the only people I give my ID to is the government. The government.
Government can barely keep track of it, too, to be honest.
Let's see. Wait, Discord news. Let's see how it works. Let's see. They're saying following the Roblox implementation. I mean,
Oh, man.
is that the correlate? I mean, maybe. I don't think that's the correlate. But well, Roblox is in a heap of trouble though. Supposedly, I say supposedly because
Yeah.
I don't think they're gonna give a damn unless the government finally.
Well, I mean, you can be in trouble and still not do anything.
That's true. That's true. Because even was it Roe and all they were They brought it up during that was it Sean the that podcast interview. Um,
Yeah,
that's some pretty
which one?
crazy stuff. What's happening in Roblox, but then again, I will say in that case, I am not surprised compared to all the other things. At least I knew about it. Let's see. We'll break it down. Let's see what happens. Age groups to determine access to certain experiences. This process take a bit. What is the actual? Let's see. Let's see. Okay, according to Discord, uploaded selfie and ID photos are deleted after the verification process is complete. Some BS is that. Let's see. I guess you'll be unable to see certain content and maybe like certain servers if they're adult only or so, which I don't know how you. Let's see. But that's if you don't verify your age, you'll just be put into a teen group.
Yeah.
That's creepy. That's
Well, it's not that you get put in a
I
teen
know.
group.
You'll
Just
be put in
your account
your
gets.
accounts. I know. Uh, yeah, you'll be unable to access age restricted channels, servers, and app commands. That's crazy. Damn. When is this happening though? Damn it! It's already happened in the UK and Australia.
No, I thought it's happening in March, right?
Yes, early
I
March.
think it's because of probably it might be because of. I mean, there's always been. I think it's mainly because of that shit with the ID and the internet and
Yeah,
what's it called in the UK.
yeah, because they have it there.
Well,
Oh hey,
nice.
In the lands between lie one
Yo,
grave, and I arose.
yo, we're talking about the Discord ID thing.
Oh God, oh God.
are you gonna be a teen? Or are you?
I'm not giving them my ID.
Then
I'm
we're
not
all
giving them my idea.
teens forever.
I think you might low-key see people. I mean, maybe a small bump to TeamSpeak, but unfortunately, I think
Uh,
it's still
uh,
staying on Discord.
I think, I actually think, because I don't know if you guys know this, TeamSpeak has been prepping to evolve recently. I seen a video from because you guys know we use TeamSpeak way back in the like we did use TeamSpeak
Yeah.
way back in the day.
I didn't use
Um,
TeamSpeak.
I swore you did.
No, I stuck on Skype.
No, I used it for I used it with
I
some
think
other
everyone else did,
friends
but
a long,
I
long
was
time
on
before, even before
Skype.
Skype. It was around the same time I used it.
Well, the only reason I thought you did was because I thought you, me, and Zach and like Clint, Trav, right, like those
Yeah,
guys. I
yeah.
think we
It
were
was
all doing
around
like
that time I
Gmod.
did too.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think we were doing Gmod shit.
Cause I was hosting servers at the time, and via maybe not TeamSpeak, but it's TeamSpeak. I forget. I had to share. I remember back then I used to have to share my IP and stuff in order to host servers. I thought it was TeamSpeak. Maybe I'm thinking of a different program, but I definitely use TeamSpeak. I definitely,
Yeah.
which is like
Um,
10 plus
but
years
they
ago.
I saw a video and they I think have like updated the UI to look. I even hate using this word because I mean at the end of the day it's just UI, but I think you guys know what I mean. Like Discord, like
Uh, let's see.
I'm not surprised. I mean,
Oh my God, it's Discord. It might as well be Discord.
yeah, it's like yeah, it's pretty.
I mean,
I think that was like
I
one of the
don't
problems people had
blame.
was like the UI sucked.
It was
Yeah,
old.
it
It was old.
it was really bad. And there's a lot of like I'd almost call it like over-engineering in TeamSpeak, where it's like there's a lot of crazily good features and stuff like being able to like I remember like dude, just like we were talking about back in the day, like being able to set up a peer-to-peer connection off the same fucking like voice call that we're running. Crazy thing to do. And
Mhm.
while it's good, I also feel like it's so excessive
Yeah.
that your average Joe Schmo just trying to use Discord to I don't know fucking talk to his friends and look at naked anime women isn't gonna be needing all that. So I feel like TeamSpeak has always kind of had that almost disadvantage to Skype and other alternatives where the alternatives are presented much more simpler. They're much more cleaner UI, you know.
Mhm.
The user experience is much more friendly. Um when in actuality TeamSpeak not the best, but you know like with all that over engineering and all the extra features that like I said a majority of the people are either probably not going to use or very few are going to use, you know, for select like Arma roleplay servers and shit. Um those type of features, you know, really could make or break what type of platform you know you choose to chat on.
Mhm.
But for the average Joe Schmo, like it's just I don't really like
Yeah.
it's not until now in day where Discord is went from the God saving grace, you know, that everyone believed it once was.
Yeah.
I feel like now and day now it's like now you're gonna see the people starting to really make that transition.
This is the thing
Yeah.
I found
Uh,
that they advertise as better than the rest of the competitors.
I keep saying, yeah. I mean, TeamSpeak is a. Oh damn, Skype really messed up. I think that's the thing. I think like if
Skype
they
has
really just
two
fixed the
things.
UI and probably like put all the extra shit in a different tab, I think it could
I've
probably
never
come back.
actually heard of. No, I have heard of Ventrilo, but I've never used it.
Military grade encryption.
That's what it says.
Military grade encryption,
No
and
one can
then
find what you're
I
talking
I
about. No one.
I know the entirety of everyone's TeamSpeak chat logs and joining voice records is just sitting in some like I don't even know what fucking branch monitors that shit.
Some
I'm not
server.
even bothered to.
Some server.
But some fucking government server just holding all of our information
Yeah.
hostage right there.
They were using TeamSpeak, sir. They were using. They
We don't
tried.
believe in that Discord.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be
No
surprised. Military's quite
IDs.
backwards on tech. They have a supercomputer literally comprised of just PS3s.
Bro, we do not talk about the government issued PlayStation 3 supercomputer.
The most advanced technology ever seen by man.
And but like what's crazy about that is they're not even like they're not even like normal PS3s. They were like
No.
the
Those are
demo
the ones that you can get
like
access to
play
the internet
The
with. Yeah,
dev.
yeah like
you can get
the
Linux
demo
on.
yeah the demo like playtest versions or like the dev kits.
The
That's
dev
what they're
kits, yeah,
called.
yeah, yeah. No, no wonder why PS3 was hard to make games for. It was the most advanced technology. We
It
just
was
didn't
too.
know it. We just didn't know. We just called it
Wasn't there a
trash.
thing that is actually a problem they had back
It
then? Like
literally was a
PS3
problem.
games were harder to
Yes, they
like
had an
make games
actual.
on.
They were like, we can't build games on you. That's why you couldn't have backwards compatibility.
Well, it
That's
was
why.
just it was harder to port shit over.
Oh, it was extreme. Like PS3 had like probably some of the most faults out the gate, and yet I still think of it as the greatest thing ever created.
I think it is better.
Out of the
You, but
gate,
you
the
but you
price,
know
the
you
bulkiness,
know
the yes.
but you know because if we're even if we're gonna go then too, right? Xbox may have had the more quantity of games, but I definitely argue during that generation.
Oh, PS3 is.
Don't get me wrong, there's definitely shovelware trash on PlayStation. Yeah, especially on the PlayStation 3 era, like the shovelware trash was still there. Don't get me wrong. But infinitely the PlayStation 3 had way more quality games.
Uh,
Like, oh my gosh. I couldn't think of the name quick enough.
I
What
just
was,
liked how they had more unique games.
what's that, they ported that mobile game on PS3. Jetpack Joyride, or?
Yeah.
I played that, I was like, it's on the console. I was like, it's on.
I was like, that was so stupid.
I thought that was so revolutionary. I was like, a mobile game on a console? This is
It
the
was so
world.
dumb.
What? That was awesome.
It's just evolving but backwards.
I don't know.
Like,
I
why out
took
of
it as
all
like the
these
cool.
damn games you got, why Jetpack
I
Joyride?
play I play Jetpack more
Oh,
than any other game
oh,
for like a year.
Yeah, actually, if we're being honest, why not? Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm about to say the dumbest fucking thing right now,
Here
and
we
I can
go.
feel.
No, I'm joking.
I
I
no no
know
no.
what you're gonna
I
say.
can feel that I'm gonna say the dumbest thing,
You can feel it.
but I think I'm about to ask a real life question now that we're talking because the Jetpack Joyride PlayStation 3 port is kind of a deep cut of not like you had to literally be there to know that even existed.
Yeah.
Um,
Looking. Oh yeah, I never
and
realized
PlayStation
it. Yeah.
Home.
yeah,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
PlayStation Home.
PlayStation Home. Oh,
God, PlayStation Home was S tier. But
yeah.
uh, fellas, why didn't they make a Fruit Ninja for the PlayStation 4? No, no. And before you cast judgment, why is there a touchpad in the middle? Like they literally could have when you think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they could have, but
Maybe
I
they
don't
at
know.
that point.
Well, actually, to be honest, they didn't really have any mobile games on PS4.
And three only had the one, right? Or was there anything? I can't
Three, I
remember.
could only remember Jetpack Joyride. That's why I bring up Jetpack Joyride. Like, why Jetpack
I think
Joyride
it was a
out of
test.
everything?
It was like, let's see how this
Well,
one game.
I I feel like in the PlayStation 4 era, that funny enough, Brian, that's also when we were talking about this, I think like an episode or two ago. That's also why I got so into Octopath, because when I heard that, again, the mobile game became like they made a full console for it, I was kind of interested.
Yeah.
But I feel like in the PlayStation 4 era, we really did it was actually evolution where we were now getting the big boy games onto to the mobile. So I feel like it was that era where we got now Resident Evil. You can now play Resident Evil 2 remake edition on your fucking phone.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it was Resident Evil 4, even though it blows up your phone. I think it's because of the chip they added, right?
I think so.
It's the
I believe so. I
one
dude,
that was
I
more
I don't know if you guys have heard of this game. There's a game called Clover Pit.
Clover Pit.
no, I
Yeah.
haven't heard of that one.
Is it
So
recent or?
Clover Pit's interesting. It's essentially if you guys have heard of this other big game, it's like Balatro.
Oh,
But
Sounds awfully
it's
familiar.
roguelite.
yeah, but whereas Balatro, you play with the poker hands. This is literally just uh in Balatro, you buy like the jokers as your big
Mhm.
one of your big cards to like start modifying the way you play the game.
Mhm.
In this one, you are a degenerate gambler who's been locked up by some unknown force, probably the devil, with all the imagery going on.
Probably.
And you buy quote unquote lucky charms, like the most randomest lucky charms, in order to boost your luck on a slot machine.
Oh.
On an actual fucking slot machine.
Huh.
And
That
that
is
game
crazy.
got a mobile port, despite being a very recent release. And that game also almost blows up my.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a lot of games in
Do
general
the
blow.
do those GTA's do or no? I mean, those are pretty old.
Oh
I don't
yeah,
think
I mean,
I, I think GTA is like after long
It was the
exposure. Clover Pit, I think it's solely due to the amount of calculations.
Oh, you know what? I just realized those Yu-Gi-Oh games are on console. I'm guess those were uh apps first, I think.
What,
Unless
like
was that on
dual thing?
PS4? Yeah, like the other
No,
one.
that came out all at the same time.
Oh, it did. Okay.
It's time to
I haven't played that in forever, bro.
I've been playing this is the opposite from PC to phone. Was it Delta Force? I still play on my phone sometimes.
Wait, Delta Force on your phone?
Yeah, sometimes it's hard to do.
I feel like that shit would blow up my phone.
I'm able to do it, but I have it on ultra settings, cranked at 90 FPS. Right?
Damn, you don't play Battlefield 6?
I do. I do
I haven't
the.
played
Speaking
Battlefield
of
6 in
Battlefield,
forever.
I wait. Can I talk about it? Maybe I can. I don't know. The the trailer came out for season 2 with the new map that's coming out
I didn't even see that.
Yeah, it actually I think it just dropped today
yesterday,
because I think I just
or
yeah
maybe
yesterday.
it was damn my
I
timing.
don't know.
Very
I saw it
recently.
on my
Very
yeah yeah a day ago.
yeah. Um, that comes out. I don't even know when I guess this month,
Oh, we
right?
can't comes out at the 18th.
Oh, so next week. Okay. Um, that I don't know what I could talk about it. Well, I can't talk about it maybe, but I could say at least I played it.
Oh,
Well,
okay,
we
okay,
could look at
okay.
the list, and from what I understand, it's just one map.
It's one
Are
map, yes.
you because I think I understand what's you Battlefield labbing? Is
Yes.
that
But
okay? So
since
you
I
so
don't want to say anything inside the map, but at least I could say I played it.
okay.
And that was
Well,
an interesting experience.
well, okay. Let me ask you this because I feel like I don't know if Brian will agree with me here. This is probably I think the make or break for Battlefield right now.
Yeah.
Is the maps are kind of right? But
Hmm.
I don't think necessarily the maps are fully the issue. I think we need like just something new, some
It's
type of new
variety. It's
mode.
the variety of modes that aren't there.
Yeah, I feel like we need a new mode or like
So,
something to just dice up the gameplay a little bit. Because after your X match of conquest and X match of breakthrough, everything just starts to kind
it
of
gets to you. Yeah.
yeah, everything just feels the same,
I'm
and
gonna
then
be
you're like,
honest. I did not feel like that ever before until this Battlefield, which I don't know why that's the case. I don't know how to sum that up because I've played many Battlefields, I've played many Conquest matches, I played many of the other modes. Never once was I like, oh, these two modes got too boring, it's over for me. Until like recently, where I'm like, is it me? Is it how people play? Like, what the hell
I
is
think it
happening?
is
I'm
because
like,
of the maps.
you think so? I mean, it could. I'm not saying the maps can't be,
I think it's definitely the maps
but
because
but some of
it's just
them I
not
really
as.
like though. So I don't
I
know.
mean, you can like. Reality is, if you like them,
That
I
helps.
mean,
That helps.
no, I mean, like,
Yeah, if
I
the
like
map
some of the maps too, but I hate playing it on like the
a
same
certain,
3 or 4 maps.
you mean
yeah,
the
like I love Firestorm, but after my fifth or sixth Firestorm game, I'm like,
it
shit,
gets to you.
bro.
I get it. You're like, I'm looking at the same scenery, playing the same
Especially
way.
comparing it to like maps of Battlefield 4 where everything was just
Yeah.
open and like shit could happen. Like different things are gonna play out because the map was much more open.
Well,
And these maps are just so small, they're so restrained,
well,
constrained,
I,
everything.
I almost feel like that's where both, and I'm gonna say, yeah, I'm gonna say something crazy here.
Oh, okay.
I would almost say that's where Battlefield 4 and weirdly 2042 succeeded.
What the map?
Yeah, and it wasn't even the map for 2042's case. It wasn't exactly the map itself, and I'll touch more on that in a second. But talking about Battlefield 4, I think you guys can both agree. I think if we unironically brought back like the over the top like maybe even if it's just like the one big destructible set piece, you know what I'm talking about? Like
Mm-hmm.
just something to really make the map feel like either
Immersive
the
or
map
yeah.
either the map is changing or just something to really boost that map into something more either memorable or fun or
Yeah.
whatever the case may be. For 2040's 2 case, I'd almost argue that it wasn't the map design that was great inherently, but it was the random fucking storms and shit
Yeah, yeah.
that would just happen out randomly throughout a match or sometimes never at all.
I'll I'll tell you this, for at least for 2042, it had one of the best post-launch maps in recent times. For me at least. I thought almost every single map I could play that nonstop. I was like, these are super fun. I get into Battlefield 6 and it really is like a 180. You're like, oh, these maps really are like just not as fun. I
It's
don't
because
know
they're
if
not
it's.
as open. There's no sandbox element to it. It's
Do you
effectively
think that's
it.
it's just a size thing more
I
so
know
than.
for a fact because it feels like I'm playing Call of Duty more than Battlefield. Some
Battlefield.
like the
Yeah,
longer I
yeah.
play this.
Yeah, because
That's
it's
true, I guess.
I'd almost argue too. I'd get that. That's where for a minute I was weird, and this has never been the case. I've always been the type to enjoy the gameplay style of Breakthrough more than I have
Well,
Conquest.
yeah, it's more engaging. You have something to
Um,
do more than domination,
yeah,
basically.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I always enjoyed the idea of Breakthrough more than Conquest, but after I got tired of Breakthrough and I started playing Conquest, I really started to feel like Breakthrough is making me feel like I'm playing a COD, and Conquest felt like Battlefield, but the only difference is it was just
Right,
like
like
yeah, well, not even just like it's not even the mode per se, but it was just like because I was already like in the Battlefield like COD environment because that's all they do for Conquest and Breakthrough is just it's either X section of the map or you get the full fucking map.
yep, yeah.
So I feel like Conquest, it was just I now have access to the full COD map, but I'm playing Battlefield on it, and it didn't give a good feeling that way.
Damn. Do you play oh my god, any of the other modes or
Yeah, I think what is it? It's
Rush?
been a minute. It no,
I
not
don't
Rush.
play Conquest at all. I just play Escalation now.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna. I never actually played
Escalation's a good one.
Escalation. I
I
Escalation's a
should.
play
good one.
Escalation instead of
I,
Conquest.
I should play that.
Conquest has a
Um,
problem where like if you don't have enough support, guys, it's just over.
Yep.
It turns into like
I'm
TDM
gonna be
pretty
honest. This
fast.
game, it does feel very ironically, like the idea of coming back to the norm of each one has a each class, and yet no one plays like that. I feel like when I get into the games, you
I
don't
think it's
see
because
a
they've messed it up.
yeah, the ratio is not there. Like I'll be a support and that's it.
They
Like
should have made it so Assault had the meta capability. The
yeah,
support was ammo.
yeah,
I agree.
it's because
Like they messed up, they botched up the classes.
like I'll be support and I see no one else like no other. It's just me, and I'm like, what is happening? Like what?
I think they also messed up the rewards. To be honest,
Oh, like
The rewards.
the system of
yeah,
how
Oh,
to
like
there's just no
eh,
rewards to earn.
yeah, I weirdly enough,
that never bothered
because
me though.
because at some point people started getting fed up with the whole loot box thing, but I weirdly enough think that and I only felt this way for Battlefield, but the battle crates were kind of at
I
least
love that. I don't know why.
like yeah, you could at least earn your way to your battle crate,
Yeah, you can
whatever
earn
the
them,
challenge
so
may
that's
be.
cool. Yeah, Battlefield One was cool with that. The man, I love those skins though. They were awesome.
Yeah, there's like no rewards to earn in Battlefield 6.
I
I
miss
think
the
the
battle
leveling,
crates and
I think the grinding for attachments is just so monotonous and boring.
those were the days of.
Agreed.
Remember the days of
Especially,
attachments in battle?
dude, there's just so many like useless ass attachments for snipers. Like, why do I have to use a sniper
Yeah,
into like mid 20s to get finally a higher, like a 10
Yeah.
times scope.
Only
And
to
then
be
like it gives me
only to
like
be only to be outperformed by the final, and it's like one of the last upgrades where it's like the night vision, or yeah, the night vision version of all the fucking scopes.
yeah, and then like they'll give you like what's it called? They'll give you like 3 different 8 times scopes. Like why do I need 3 different 8 times scopes? It just makes no
Do you
sense.
think would it be crazy if they brought back like the battle pack system and that's the only way to get attachments and camos and all sorts of that would be crazy. And have like Battlefield Premium again.
What'd you say?
Remember the old Battlefield 4 battle packs? And that was like
I ca-
the way
but
of getting it.
but I like, while I disagree with getting attachments from battle packs, which is something they easily could have fixed,
Yeah.
I weirdly enough think for like the cosmetic shit, yeah, I'd love to just keep grinding my ass off for random battle packs just to get actual cosmetics I don't have.
Yeah, these
If,
cosmetics suck, bro.
Cause yeah, I agree.
That's another thing. Yeah, the cosmetic, like there's barely any rewards to earn, and the rewards that are
Yeah.
in the game, they just suck.
The last time they were actually, I mean, really
I
good
think
was
I think the craziest thing that I have seen in terms of quote unquote rewards
yeah.
isn't, unfortunately, the Battlefield store. Like, one of the jets for the skin adds like this like giant fucking like tiger on the side of your jet.
Oh, I
It,
think I saw that.
I haven't I haven't checked this store in a while,
That
but
would be crazy.
I just remember the last thing I remember in the store was when they had like the COD Ghost thing.
Oh my god.
They literally, I mean, now we know there's like actual AI generated stuff in the cosmetics because like there's literally a COD Ghost mask
Oh yeah, yeah. You know, I haven't
literally ripped
ever
out
used the
from the
heli in
game.
Battlefield 6 yet. I
I don't because it's just a waste. Yeah, I mean, unless you get an ace pilot, that just
unless I'm
is
actually
best not.
I feel like if I'm in a group like with you guys, it's the only time I'll be in a vehicle actually talking because I am not an ace pilot. Therefore, I do not want to be pilot any type of vehicle because the moment a person gets on, it sucks to be them because I'm not the best. I mean, back then I used to just kill myself in the in the seat, but it was easier for me. I mean, the last time I really used vehicles was probably Hardline because I don't even use vehicles that much in Battlefield 1 or 5.
dude, hardline. Oh,
I'm gonna be real. I think.
I still think that was a good game. I don't care what
So
anyone
what
says.
exactly is happening in season 2?
At the
Just one map.
moment, it's just the one map from the. I there are oh
Oh,
no,
I
so
think
you
this
get
game map.
there's the little bird is coming back. I think there was a gun. It was an assault rifle of some kind. I forget what it was.
We know what's happening in the mid-season.
No, they only just showed the map off, sort
Guys,
of.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but
it'll
uh,
depend on the mid season.
There is another Battlefield Labs, but I don't know anything about
I think unfortunately,
if they're
I
introducing a
think
new map or not.
alright. I think unfortunately they have done something that is pretty bad. Basically, I think they completely lost all the steam that was happening for this game. Um, I'm not saying the game's gonna die, but here's the thing. All
The
right,
momentum is gone.
the momentum is gone, and somehow I believe that they have literally created an opening for Call of Duty to come back.
Well, that could be considered. Like, if that does happen, then that doesn't automatically mean Battlefield's. I mean, maybe this
I'm just saying,
update.
like this is like, again, this is like the Patriots and the Falcons. This is like 28-3. Like everyone hates Black Ops 7 right now,
I don't hear anything about
and
But
Black
people
Ops.
are also not playing Battlefield 6.
that's the
Uh,
problem. Yeah,
well,
nobody
oh
like
yeah,
people are
but
dropping
in
off.
reality,
What, you're gonna
yeah.
disagree with that?
No, no, I have to
You
take
know,
myself out of the picture. I was like, I'm not majoring.
interestingly, Vlad has tried a game recently, fellas.
That's
I
not
know.
bad. Oh, I thought you play
Big,
a lot of. Oh,
yeah, big shocking news. Vlad tried a game, right? But this game, I tried hearing a lot of either really mediocre reception or really negative reception.
is it that high
So
guard or whatever?
yeah,
Oh my god.
I tried high guard, fellas,
Oh, I got it right. Wow, I know gaming. I know.
Ah, well,
and let me tell you this.
I heard it's okay. I've not heard it.
I've been in the gaming sphere a long time, right? When Titanfall 2 started to die and
I died.
a free game popped up and I didn't want to play Fortnite like the rest of my fucking loser friends. And a little game popped up on my PlayStation 4 that was free and I've never heard of it and it just came out apparently like a day ago. And I saw that a game called Apex Legends was on my screen and I downloaded it and I could feel that this was going to become one of the biggest battle royales out. I was right. I think this game has potential, but I don't know with the reception that it's already received. I don't see it being the like quote unquote like the biggest name in gaming. You know what I'm talking about?
yeah.
But the game definitely has potential to slide into the shooter market with aggressivity right now.
I mean, it can obviously have an audience, but I just don't think it's gonna be like anything mainstream.
Cause I played the game and from what I could feel, it it has an interesting loop to it with its whole kind of like plant defend, to act like, and instead of like defending a bomb, you actually have to set up defenses and shit.
You could ride like horses, right?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Um, has an interesting loop where I think the game should evolve for its case is I think the game needs more characters, but hard to say, it just launched. Uh, I think the game needs more characters, and I think they need a transition from a 5v5 main style of gameplay to a 10v10.
Wait, so they have 5v5 right now?
Yeah,
I thought it was only 3v3.
no. I think if it's 3v3, that might be ranked, which also recently just dropped. But I think yeah, default is 5v5 and I think with it going to a 10v10, the game would do better. And in terms of like yeah, you and I both agreed like I don't think it's going to be the next big name in gaming, but I definitely see that this game has the potential to be making its way into conversations.
Yeah.
More than,
Like,
like I said, it's negative reception already.
I don't know. I feel like at most it's gonna probably be something like the finals. Like, I think people were talking a lot. Except the difference with the finals is like people were talking a lot about it at the beginning.
Yeah, and then it died. People do not be talking about the finals
I
no
forgot
more.
about that game.
Well, that's the thing. I think like there's still people definitely playing the finals. It's not the big mainstream thing.
Interestingly, did you guys hear that Overwatch became popular
Yeah,
again?
we
That's
talked
wild.
slightly. I thought or I mentioned they
So what
had
is that? What, they're just adding a new...
they have
They're
10
apparent
new
that
characters
yeah, 10. I thought it was 5.
or five right
Well,
now, five
basically,
later.
actually, from what I understand, is they've got they're actually working on the game again.
Yeah. Now it's
They're
just
working
called
on the game
Overwatch.
again.
So no.
So
They're trying to compete with Marvel Rivals. So
yeah, I was gonna say I hope that this doesn't mean the return of Overwatch, because for my sake, after playing like Overwatch 1 for like a year, and then leaving it to die. I kind of wanted that game to stay dead. And unfortunately, I would see that it'd get an update and a new character, and I would hear people talk about it again, and I would just roll my eyes, vowing to never play that game again. So I promise you on everything. I'm on my hands, I'm on my knees. Let Overwatch die. But I hope that this also brings some innovation to Marvel Rivals.
Let it die. All you
No,
fanboys.
I'm literally like that dude from what is it?
Laura,
Lorax? Yeah.
let it die, let it shrivel up then.
Come on, who's with me?
Yeah,
Oh, that's a core memory.
Yeah, I definitely hope it would just bring some strong innovation to Marvel Rivals.
I think yeah, Marvel Rivals is probably good with innovation, mainly because like what they even have like there was a PvE mode in Marvel Rivals before like
Marvel,
PvE
oh
got
yeah,
banned in
Well,
Overwatch 2.
the zombies one.
here's the thing. There were PvE modes in Overwatch 1.
Like full on, or were they like
The so here's all right, to make you guys understand, because if there's one thing I do understand, unfortunately, a little bit too much about, it's the nightmare that is this game called Overwatch. But but Overwatch 1 had PvE modes. The problem was they were too fucking good. Yeah,
what?
it's weird to say it that way, but it's true. Compared to the 6v6, 5v5, 4v, I literally don't even remember by this point, considering how many times Overwatch has fucking changed it. But compared to whatever normal bullshit mode you could play, the casual and it's ranked or whatever, and grinding for your loot boxes,
Hmm.
whenever the PvE mode was announced, there was only one problem with it. It was so fucking good that people wanted it to be permanent because it was a limited time mode. And they brought this back in several iterations and flavors for Overwatch 1. They didn't just do it one time. And all of them were generally really well received amongst the community.
Hmm.
That's why I lead it with the problem was they did too fucking well. So when the topic of Overwatch 2 came around and people were even looking at Overwatch pre-release stuff where they were originally also promised a full-on PvE campaign, this, that, the other,
Hmm.
they were like, okay, Overwatch 1 didn't have it, fine. They tried testing the PvE, people were saying, or they just started working on it. People were claiming with their limited time modes. People were like, surely Overwatch 2 is gonna have it.
Oh, okay, so that's where yeah, because I remember like Overwatch 2 was supposed to have the big PvE component,
I do remember that, but then they axed it,
but
right?
then they
Like,
can't. Yeah.
So so when Marvel Rivals did its PvE thing, obviously immediately I was there. I may not have even been playing because you guys know I don't have a lot of time these days. I be picking and choosing my games. But if I think I did play a few matches of it, and I was watching it actively, and I also heard really, really good things from the Marvel Rivals side, especially people are liking it to some of the Overwatch stuff. Um, but for them now to be like, dude, for their, I don't know, dude. I feel like between either two, it's kind of whoever releases the better PVE mode.
Yeah.
Cause both of them are teasing it. Both of them did it kind of well. shit, whoever makes the full drop and pulls the trigger, I think wins the war.
Damn.
Yeah, but at the same time, I feel like what Blizzard or like Overwatch is like kind of working from behind the behind the line just a bit because people. I mean, it is only recently that they started putting out a plan,
You
so
are
people might
you
be a
are
bit more hesitant.
you are correct, but I'd also counter argue this, my good friend. Because let us think about this. Overwatch's name has been in the grave since Marvel Rivals dropped. Can we all agree on that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
So, for the fact that it's making its resurgence, I feel like this far into Marvel Rivals run, I almost feel like there may need to be a little bit of restructuring themselves. Especially when I think we can also agree, especially from ourselves too, and I know many of my friends who also play it also have said the same thing. A lot of people fell off of Marvel Rivals too.
Yeah.
yeah,
The number count didn't drop, but it was dwindling. So I
yeah.
definitely feel like they gotta hit some restructuring themselves, which I don't know. I feel like won't put the race at even, but I don't think that disadvantage is as big as it is.
I suppose, but because like I mean, that's the thing with the Marvel's rival drop off. I mean, it's just natural, especially like when a game blows up. It's not going to sustain that large quantity long term. But with in terms of Overwatch, I think I mean again, it's like seeing a gap, right? It's like seeing a gap in a resume or like a red flag on a credit score thing. Like it's just bad.
Yeah,
It's just.
Especially since the majority of the people, I mean, maybe recently because of the thing that they released out. I mean, I don't know about you, like I think like 3 weeks ago. I think the only people playing Overwatch are like people who still like Overwatch.
yeah.
Yeah, you can still say the same thing with Marvel Rivals, but like Marvel Rivals has like this advantage of being in the recency, recent list.
Yeah, not only is it recent, but I almost argue uh Marvel Rivals has the broader appeal since more people know what the fuck a Spider-Man is instead of
Yeah, there's also that.
whatever babbly boo they're fucking adding these days.
Yeah, yeah. I think inadvertently too that entire like Kingsman shit also propelled it.
You know what's funny too? Overwatch already apparently has some negative controversy.
What the fuck? Ow.
Oh,
Oh wait, I
bro.
think I heard a little bit about this. Wait a minute.
The character and like diversity is kind of the thing. The theme.
So what is this?
So this is the craziest part, right? They showcase that they're gonna add new characters, and I'm so in touch with how these guys put out updates that I literally haven't seen anything of their new Overwatch trailer, and I know a majority of what's happened already.
Jesus.
So they showcase this new trailer, right? And they're showcasing some of the new characters they're gonna be adding. And one of them is like this fire user. It's a woman, right? Keep in mind, I said it's a woman. It then comes out that the voice actress to that character believes that, and I cannot stress this enough, quote unquote, that the character is not agenda pushing enough. And that,
What does that mean?
Oh, I've heard about this.
and
I heard something about them. I didn't look into it.
Thought it was about her looks or something.
yeah, it's about her looks.
I couldn't believe it. I was like,
Um,
what?
and then people just started agreeing with the voice actor.
Wait, what? Wait, what was she saying? Wait,
She said that her character is quote unquote not agenda pushing enough.
not agenda pushing enough? Not agenda pushing enough? Wait, is this Yan? Is that
Yan?
the character? Yan?
I think so.
Or,
I
oh, or,
think it,
oh, what? Anron.
I think it's
I
that. I
I,
think
I
it's
am
that.
Oh,
Ron and
An?
Ron. It's the fire
Oh,
one. I don't
okay.
know, man. Yeah, I think so. Fire fan. I think it's Amron.
Okay, yeah.
Aaron,
Hey, Ron.
Aaron,
Hey,
yeah.
Ron. Yeah.
Alright, not
present.
agenda pushing enough? Well, what the fuck does she want? Make her, like, obese? What
I,
the,
unironically, I fear so.
what the fuck?
I can't tell if it's like supposed to be like her race, like her facial features is not expressed enough in her race, and that like whitewashed her, or if it's her body. I don't
They whitewashed?
that part of the extent of the conversation. I don't know, but I know it was solely off. That was just a one quote that I saw, and I was like, no, no way.
Not agenda pushing enough? Well, I think she should just shut the fuck up. Well, I mean, if she has that take, I mean, she's free to have it, but, like, I think she's just,
No, the controversy isn't that even like if she's because obviously she's allowed to have that take, you know. Fuck it.
yeah. I think it's
Well,
stupid, but yeah.
but it's more the fact that people are just like, keep in mind, right? We're talking about the same game, and when it released, it had some of the most diverse, unique cast of characters that they could have made and assembled at the time, especially to or like represent what you know in their own lore was supposed to be like this global band of like local legends and heroes and war heroes across the globe.
Yeah.
So they go from that to then after their first few character updates, they start having to pander to the rest, the player base and the critics and the journalists and this, that, and the other. And so they start making more interesting character choices. Or if there is any character choice, sometimes it'll just be like their only personality trait is that they're gay.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
and so and so they start making characters like, and to go on the
Yeah,
record,
to appeal to, yeah, to appeal to
nothing
that certain selection. Yep.
nothing wrong with being gay, but if your
But,
character in but no,
no, I'm just,
I think most people will agree that even the LGBTQ community, if you're gonna just write a character as gay just for the sake of including a gay character for representation, it'd be the same thing. Yeah, you could do it with race, or you could substitute the sexuality with race or religion. That's not actual representation. It's just doing it to be like, hey guys, look at this. I included this. Aren't I cool? Aren't I hip?
Yeah, well, unfortunately, that's just what happens I mean, when people stop making characters to make characters and start, adding things just for
Pandering.
representation.
Pandering is the word.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, like, but you better watch out, bro. You can't. I think someone out there is just gonna call you, um,
A racist,
a
homophobic.
racist, a homophobic, transphobic, just because I mean, this shit's been happening for like, I mean, like, I just can't believe, like, I thought we were past this. I thought, like,
No, but okay, thank you. Right, I'm not crazy. I feel like games has gotten to the point like,
I thought we were past this.
did we not play Baldur's Gate 3, fellas?
Yeah, I thought we were past this. I thought, like, did we ever talk to? I think I probably mentioned it. Like, I
What happened?
guess like I don't know. I don't know. I mean, maybe this is the kind of stuff that's just gonna linger around a lot.
Maybe, but like I don't know, dude. I really do feel like I used Baldur's Gate as an example, but like I feel like I'm not crazy here when I say like after a certain point in gaming, like I really just did not hear that type of conversation anymore because it wasn't a thing. Like people were not focusing on that. They were instead focusing on either the story that they were being delivered, if it was that type of game, being dog shit in some cases, or the rest of the game was just unfucking playable for them to even care about what character they're fucking playing as.
Yeah, like the most recent one I can think of is like what Veilguard.
Failguard.
That shit was just gay. I would have, I would have fucking said that game. That game, that game was definitely made for a certain type of audience. That shit was just gay. I'm just gonna say, like 2009 context gay. Okay, I mean in a sense as an insult. That shit was gay. I think even a
I'm
homosexual would even
insulted.
say that was like that game was fucking gay.
Like
Like, let's be real. Like, I thought we were done with that. I thought
what's crazy too is like, hey, I know I especially as a newer entry into the Dragon Age series, right? I started at Inquisition. I know Inquisition wasn't the best,
I thought it was fine. I just didn't think it
but
was as good as Origins.
but you know, being that being my first one, watching people play Origins and the older ones, just because out of curiosity, and then seeing Veilguard, it's almost like, damn, bro, what happened to the team? Like,
Bro, yeah, it's like seeing
it's
I
like
don't,
it's
I
like
don't know. I mean,
it's like walking into work and not one, not two, or it's like walking into class and they're like, yeah, this is your class now. All of your old friends that you knew, gone, gone, absolutely just gone. Here's your new seat next to like 30 different people that you don't know. Have fun. Or it's like going into work and all your coworkers are just replaced but you.
they were replaced by not just by anybody, replaced by fucking HR.
Cause like I literally, ooh, the craziest thing, right?
Yeah.
The only way that I got onto the Dragon Age Inquisition was because at some point I was watching some dude play it, right? Came across my feed, I was watching a dude play it, and I was like, I want to get into Dragon Age, but this is probably the only one that I can. Let me at least watch this dude play it. I was watching him play it, and at one point he encountered a sexy, and I was like, oh, there's romance and shit in it. And he just kept doing the most randomest shit. And I was like, oh, you can do this, you can do this, you can do this. And I was just bewildered. And by the time you get to this dude,
Yeah. Yeah.
the whole the downgrade of the game, like, and I mean the game in every aspect, is so hard to see. Well, it's not. Excuse me. It's not hard to see, but it's just like it's hard to digest. Especially even if you just boot up Inquisition real quick.
Yeah.
It's really it's really tough to swallow, and then it doesn't help that the game looks like oversaturated fucking plastic Play-Doh.
I hate it. I hate the coloring and everything, bro. It's so bad.
Like
So ass.
that's and weirdly enough too, that was one game that I was really hoping would be successful.
I mean, When I heard it was like called Dreadwolf and everything, I had some hope, but then when I saw like the first trailer
The
came out, I was
trailer,
like,
yeah. After I saw the first
yeah, we
trailer, I
lost.
agree.
I was like, yep, it's over. We lost. Lost this one,
I
guys. They took
It's
over.
so
And this is from BioWare, bro. Which is why I low-key... Maybe it was a good thing we don't have a new Mass Effect.
oh well. Remember, Andromeda happened, fellas.
Yeah, you're right. Andromeda did happen. God damn it. Oh, yeah,
Hey,
man.
hey. Let me tell you what though. I got to my blue alien fine shit sex scene, and I quit the game right after, like anyone should. Amen.
You know how far I got into the game? I didn't even finish the beginning part. I think like we started shooting the aliens, and they were like, "These guys are comprised of completely different. These are non-carbon life forms." And I just turned the game off. I just I just turned the game off, and I just never got back to it. I think I tried playing it like 2 or 3 times. I always turn it off around the same spot.
Oh, what could have been? What could have been? Genuinely,
Yeah.
what could have been?
Actually, wait, but wait, maybe I should bring this up because like, did we ever talk about how like so you know like they're bringing up like the what what did you say like gender pan? It's not gender pan like gender enough what
Oh,
was
agenda pushing.
agenda pushing
agenda.
enough. So did you know about the DEI companies?
DEI companies.
Specifically companies like Sweet Baby Incorporated, how like I forgot what the exact term they used. It was like these consulting companies, and they would well their entire job would be to make sure that the characters, sometimes maybe even the narrative, were inclusive or diverse enough, and that's literally
Mm,
the only reason they're hired. Um,
mm, interesting.
So this is actually people discovered this I think like probably like a year or two ago at this point, but I don't know if there's still a major thing. We just know that they definitely existed. So they definitely existed. Um, they were definitely giving their input because it's very strange because you would think this entire time I thought like these games were like
The
everything
Last
about
of
it was.
Us 2.
That's what I'm saying. I think most of these games were built. I don't think The Last of Us 2 was probably
Neil
coming.
Druckmann.
Neil Druckmann definitely ruined that shit though. Neil Druckmann definitely, dude. Dude. Oh my God. Wait, real quick. We can probably just put this in the air. Craig Mazin, showrunner for HBO's Last of Us show. Did you hear it?
No, 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 no,
Oh
He's
no,
yeah,
no
no,
Baldur's
no.
Gate.
yeah.
No, bro. No, he's
And you
gonna
know what?
ruin it. He's gonna ruin it. He's gonna
He's
do it.
not consulting Larian.
I know he's gonna do it so
He's
bad.
not consulting
It's
Larian.
going
That's pretty
to
crazy.
be so bad. It's going to be so bad.
It's over, bro. We lost. We lost. Sorry, Baldur's Gate. Sorry.
It's going to be so bad, bro. And what's
We lost.
crazy too, what's crazy through is like it's not even a loss for Larian. It's not a loss for Baldur's Gate, who's
We lost
really
for
gonna
us.
it's a loss for us, and it's a loss specifically for the brand that owns Baldur's Gate, which is Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
We've been on a high. I know the movie had iffy reception, but I enjoyed the movie. I know a lot of my friends in that community definitely enjoyed the movie. And overall, in the past few years with shit like Stranger Things and other collabs we've been getting,
Oh, yeah.
Dungeons and Dragons has just been on a come up. So the fact that he's about to butcher
He's gonna
this,
sink it,
bro.
bro. He's gonna sink it. This is a this is a sabotage job. We can already see it.
Honestly, I you know what's crazy too is that may not actually be that far-fetched of a. I know you said it jokingly, but that may not be a far-fetched conspiracy. 'Cause there's a lot. There's a lot of gaming developers who would really love to see Baldur's Gate fail.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. There is a lot of spitefulness. A lot of guys hate that the game succeeded. They hate that the game is good because it just shadows over everything else that they worked on. So similar thing happened when Elden Ring came out. Like that one dude from Ubisoft who was like complaining about the graphic user, the GUI, was like,
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I
speaking
remember
of this UI, it just sucks. I think it's just not intuitive. And this guy literally works for Ubisoft, which is like, oh yeah, actually here's a tip up on the top corner of the screen, and here's a quick blurb about the store, and
Bro. Have you
so
checked
yeah.
your Ubisoft mail recently? Did you guys see that your renown packs are 50% off for a limited
Did you
time?
did you know you can link your Ubisoft account to Uplay or whatever you connect and get the
Earn
exclusive rewards?
Hey guys, they know UI though. They
Yeah,
know
bro.
UI.
Did you know this new Assassin's Creed game just came out?
Yep.
Bro, I'm not even interested in Assassin's Creed though.
I know you're
I'm
playing Ghost Recon, but did you know the new Assassin's Creed game came out? We're cooked, bro.
What
We're cooked.
happened, bro? What happened to gaming?
We are cooked. Actually,
I think we need to turn the mood around, fellas.
whoa, no. I remember one more thing. One more thing, and this is gonna go
Oh
back. You
god,
brought this up. One more thing. Did you hear about the new game coming out on PlayStation, bro?
what new game?
Bro, it's the game everybody was waiting for. Everybody. The new Horizon game.
Oh god, bro.
I
New
didn't even know
Hunter
there.
Yes,
Oh,
Gathering.
yes, I heard about it. It's 3v3, and from what I'm hearing, PlayStation had the nerve to pseudo plagiarize Elden Ring, and that's crazy to me.
I hate them, bro. I hate this. I hate everything about it, bro. You know what? I'm gonna be honest. hot take.
I hate Horizon Zero Dawn.
I do.
I
I hate the game.
hate, I
I platinumed it, but I
hate,
hate that fucking game. I hate that series,
I
bro.
hate, I hate the
it's
whole
bad. It's
series.
that bad.
Play, no, but it's not even
It's
the,
it's a plant. It's got to be a plant.
yeah, look, I'm gonna be honest. Horizon Zero Dawn is not a bad game, but for it to be like quote unquote game of the year and now the PlayStation mascot and like it's just giving I am industry plant.
You know what? Hot take. I'm gonna take it even further. I hate the Sony brand now. I hate the PlayStation brand currently.
Damn.
They have the nerve to keep throwing Nathan Drake and Sackboy's face up on there.
They killed
And
Sackboy, bro.
and y'all don't even make games for those two no more.
I'm gonna be real with Neil Druckmann. It's probably best that Uncharted
Oh,
isn't
dude,
touched.
no, genuinely, I feel so bad because one of the things that Uncharted was definitely a bonding moment for me and my dad. Because every time a new Uncharted game would come
Same.
out, he bought me the first one, even though I was definitely way too young to understand how to play that game, but I beat it. He played it with
Yeah,
me.
bro.
He bought me Uncharted 2 after school and surprised me with that shit one day. He got me Uncharted 3 and we talked about it. I have a signed steelbook for Uncharted 4. I've played literally all the content there is to play. Maybe I don't have the platinum because I honestly don't remember if I do for most of those. But I've definitely played and touched everything there is Uncharted. I even beat Uncharted PlayStation Vita.
Yeah, I mean, like,
So I know the day that when I see a new Uncharted title comes out, instead of what literally past me would have been jumping up and down for joy that I'm getting a new entry, some more lore in this franchise. I am now filled with the most posthumous amount of fucking dread that I can muster in my body, bro.
Yeah. And like, wait, did you? Apparently, I heard like Neil Druckmann. Something happened between him and what's her face? The woman who was in charge, who basically made Naughty Dog so good.
Mm.
Um, she made the Uncharted games basically.
Oh, Amy?
Yes, yeah, yeah. There was like a falling out or something, and I heard like it's because of him that she's no longer at Naughty Dog.
It might be.
Somehow this guy took over all of Naughty Dog. Like even Bruce Straley, which was the guy who was helping him make The Last of Us, um, he's gone now too. It's just him.
Yeah, and I really don't like that because I feel as though a lot of the more controversial problems in the past decade of Naughty Dog have solely come to the odd decisions of Neil Druckmann.
Neil Druckmann literally.
And I'm also definitely not excited that
You're not excited
this
for Heretic Prophet, bro.
I'm not excited for Israeli Simulator. No. No.
You're not excited for the what was the full name? Intergalactic, the
Uh
Heretic Prophet.
I'm not excited for Neil Druckmann to start flashing menorahs, devilish pentagrams, the Star of David, the cross, and being like, all of these are like, look,
Neil Druckmann
Neil,
got some dumbass ideas though.
look, Neil. We get that you're Jewish, bro. Stop putting it in The Last of Us 2.
As a guy who never played the games, I didn't know that was.
Bro,
No,
I can't. I to this day can't believe like
there.
this.
I Zach, I cannot make this up. You can literally look this up.
Oh, okay.
There's compilations of just blatantly Neil Druckmann inserting his religion into like very like there's a whole compilation of just The Last of Us 2 of all the Jewish references.
That's crazy.
They literally walk into a synagogue for one of the main missions.
I think like what's it called? I just don't understand how like he literally. I just don't get it. Like somehow the second game was just ass, and like people like.
It's a shame too
What
because
was just that?
the gameplay department they chefed.
Yeah, but like the narrative was just
The
ass.
narrative, dude. And that's why literally everyone and their mom said it's okay. It doesn't even fucking matter.
I fucking
Cause
oh my.
cause we're gonna have Last of Us 2 multiplayer. It's gonna
That
come
never
back.
happened. That
And
never
it
happened.
never
Exactly.
fucking happened.
I think like, and you saw like the industry like they went full defense, bro. They went full defense for this game. It won like game of the year that time. Like, and I can't believe
Never
like somehow.
never fucking happened.
I think like I think the show was a hit job. I think honestly, if I had a conspiracy theory, I think it's this. I think somehow this show made the second game even worse. Oh no, like in they did the story of the second game, but they did it even worse to the point that the second game actually makes sense in comparison to the show.
Well, I feel like one of the biggest problems, right, is the first season, people were like, it's either okay, you really like it, or you really hate it. You're in one of the three camps, right? But I feel like with the second season, they had a lot of time and room to listen to the feedback.
But they didn't.
And not only didn't they, I feel like one of the biggest criticisms from fans who played the game was that while I feel like the main actress for Ellie definitely worked in part one, she did not give off the, especially playing part two, that sort of like desperate, almost borderline deranged, but I will go to any length type of grunge that Ellie has, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in fact, I, I'd almost go to say she had no, like, no grunge at all. Like, it still
Yeah.
felt like
She
it
was like a
still,
little gremlin. That's it.
yeah, it felt like we still had part one, like, exactly like that, like part one Ellie, like that little gremlin, which works for part one Ellie, but dog, Abby's getting butt fucked on the boat right now. Like, what is we talking?
Damn.
Yeah, and then like they knew that what's her name? Dina was completely useless in the game, so what did they do? They completely swapped it, so they made Dina like more important than Ellie, and Ellie was literally just along for the ride. And she was retarded.
Bro, and what's crazy is too, Dina doesn't even make it that far in the journey. Like in hindsight,
Dude, and like they also knew like Dina is the problem of Dina is the entire reason they can't avenge Joel properly. Um, because she's pregnant. So they completely removed the conflict of her getting, of them realizing that she is pregnant, and then they warped it into something else, and then they pulled the "I'm gonna be a dad."
oh yeah, yeah,
Uh,
they just instead of, because right, obviously the two characters had a romance in the game.
yeah,
Nothing wrong with that. But the way the game portrays it actually was an attempt to make this random stranger character more likable. And then they tried adding, they tried adding back in conflict after the introductory stage of Ellie's girlfriend or whatever. They tried adding in conflict by being like, oh no, she's pregnant and she, can't avenge Joel, this, that, and the other. A lot of people understood what they were trying to go for, but in the show, it just kind of felt like, oh yeah, forget the entire thing that made, the whole
yeah. Like
reason why Dina
this is
was
a bad
supposed.
idea in the beginning. Yeah, in the show they made it seem like this is a bad idea to begin with. Like her Dina being pregnant wasn't even a problem in the show apparently. Like the problem was going and avenging Joel. That was the problem. Man, I hate this. I hate this franchise, bro. Stupid ass.
God, it had the potential to be so peak though. Last of Us really is just potential, man, bro.
Man, I'll be honest. I hate the first game too now. I hate The Last of Us in general. I hate it. I can't stand it. I can't stand seeing any part of this IP anymore. I hope it burns and dies. That's it. And you know what? You know
Honest,
what else I hope burns and dies? Half
yeah.
of those gaming journalist outlets out there, man. These guys suck. How they just ran a full-on Super Bowl level defense for this game.
Remember, guys, Ghost of Tsushima could have won.
Did you know Ghost of Tsushima won nothing?
Yeah,
Can't believe
that's crazy to me. To me, that is crazy.
it won nothing, bro. It won nothing.
Twice. Actually, no, I stand corrected. I think voice actors got some. They won a minor category for the second game, but damn near twice.
That's crazy.
Damn, dude, it was crazy too. Like you read my mind. I was actually gonna talk about the fucking the show too. Oh man, he's gonna ruin it. He's gonna ruin it so
He is
bad.
gonna ruin it. He's like, I don't even know why they keep getting these people's shows, bro.
Which is why I think we need to up the mood a bit.
Well,
I've gone back to an old classic.
oh,
Yeah, Vlad's playing a banger again. And you see, Minecraft's cool, but more and more over the years, I felt like Minecraft lacked innovation.
and
At
so
any
I
time,
innovate.
no. Instead, I do what a real man does.
He said
I
no.
looked at the next Terraria update trailer and was like, please, God, come sooner.
I got you. Okay.
And I've been playing Terraria 1.4.5. Holy fuck, that update.
Jesus.
I'm so happy they went the Minecraft route, and it is now Terraria bigger and bolder. Not boulder, but like the rock. Yeah, you get it.
Older.
I
Bulldog.
understand.
And man, let me tell you, if you haven't played Terraria in a while, shit. If you've never played it at all, pick it up. $10 masterpiece right here.
So you should play Terraria.
Never liked it, but I'll try again.
What the fuck is wrong? Okay. Yeah.
This game, other
This man hates
games,
features. This man hates
Oh.
features, bro.
I'm a very simple guy.
other games, little content, non-existent content. Terraria, too much content. Good luck finding everything, pussy.
Bro. Wait. Good luck, pussy. What the fuck?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, good luck.
Pussy.
There's like borderline 4 to 5,000 items in the game. Good luck.
What the fuck? Why can't all games have the same feature shit, bro? I'm looking at you, Void Entertainment. Where the fuck is the next Ready or Not update, bro? This game's dead as fuck. Where's everything, dog? Where is
Stalker.
everything?
Stalker. We need to talk.
Oh my god, dude!
Stalker.
I got back into my Stalker playthrough. I played it once and then I stopped playing it again. I made like the biggest gain and then I just stopped playing it.
So I told you guys I was playing Stalker 2 a while back, and I've long since dropped it, but long since, like, in the past few weeks, I've dropped it. But the last time I did play was those few weeks ago, and I just got night vision.
Bro!
Got a pair of nods.
Nice, bro. I got my nods. I started walking out, hunting mutants. And then I killed... What happened? What the fuck did I do the last time I played? I killed that one weird mutant that makes people hallucinate, and then I turned it in.
So I went on an interesting quest where I forget what part of the zone I was in. I know it was somewhere near the middle though, like by the trash heap. But I was near that part of the zone, and I walked up across these dudes because I saw there was a side quest. And I was like, "What the fuck is this?" And I go to check it out, and lo and behold, I fucking found, at least in the time of my like playing, so far, greatest side quest, easily the best one.
Oh.
It's these two fucking Slavs drunk off their ass, can't even get up off the chair, and he's like, they're like, "Oh, Stalker, we need you to deliver this vodka to our buddy's stash. but we're so drunk we can't make it. Can you take the vodka to the stash? Here's all three of our friends' stashes coordinates. And then the only thing they say is, don't take anything. Ha ha.
Okay.
And you already know the moment they gave me those three coordinates, I started licking my lips and rubbing my.
Jesus, you evil parade. Why'd you steal it, man? They told you not to.
And let me tell you, I didn't take much. Because a lot of it was kind of trash, to be honest.
Oh,
But what I did get was probably the best thing I could have gotten. A free multimeter upgrade? Or Geiger counter upgrade? I mean, shit.
that's pretty good.
Especially when I was still rocking the base one? Shit. That was a deal in my book. And then I found the dude because he pulled up on me on the last dash and he's like, hey, you took my shit. And then I just shotgunned him in the
Okay.
I wasted no time with dialogue. I saw that he was waiting for me. I just waltzed up. He immediately became aggressive and reached for his gun, and I just boof, boof, boof. That M301 fucking started just doof, doof, doof right into his chest.
Jesus Christ, bro. You can't go around killing people like that.
I can, and I will.
You can't do this!
You can't.
I'm gonna get all the PDAs. I'm gonna know all the stashes.
Jesus Christ, bro.
They're all gonna be mine.
Man, sometimes I don't have enough batteries to just use someone else's PDA.
God, this man lost it.
You see, that's a feature I hope they add, because that's not in Stalker 2. I haven't seen a battery counter for anything yet.
So you don't need batteries for the PDA or night vision goggles?
Unless, and hear me out, unless I just got to that stage of the game and I'm about to meet a very unfortunate wall.
Okay.
We here in the business like to call that potential foreshadowing.
Fuck, bro. Everything I have in fucking Gamma needs batteries, man. It needs batteries, or it needs fuel, or it needs something. Can you overdose on drugs and die in Stalker 2?
I'll let you know when I find drugs, because I haven't found drugs yet.
Holy fuck.
The moment I do, though, immediately trying to OD. On your name. And I'm gonna leave that in my Stalker PDA. On this Stalker's name, I said that if I find some, I'm trying them all.
I'm trying it.
All of it. All the flavors. All the varieties. All at once. Everything. Ooh. Fellas.
What?
Can we talk about Peak TV? Peak television dropped, fellas.
I haven't watched anything on TV in a while.
I'm
definitely gonna watch a couple things that came out, but I haven't seen anything recently.
Let me tell you, that Fallout Season 2 ending, holy shit.
Okay. I haven't seen anything. I haven't seen anything in that. Yeah, I was waiting for the final episode and then watch it all in one go.
Bro, it was peak. I fear it was peak.
But yeah, I think I'd join the Enclave.
Yeah, dude, I definitely joined the Enclave.
Yeah, I'd definitely join the Enclave.
Yeah, dude, fuck yeah.
Definitely would. Actually, wait, Zach, did we ask you about this? What would you join?
You asked me, but I don't know. So
Are you gonna join and support the based people?
Are they the base people?
Yeah, they're pretty based. Bruh, is the Enclave
Oh,
based?
they're the most base people, bro. They are the most base people. They just want to give people water.
Yeah, man. Don't you need water? I think we all need some water, man.
God bless America, and God bless the Enclave.
Yeah, sorry, I've been trying to get an old Ubisoft account back. I think it's gone forever. Oh well.
Ubisoft out of luck,
Cause
huh?
remember when I was some months back, I tried when For Honor, what are they? When they had the cross save or whatever. Uh, I didn't realize like I had a separate Ubisoft account for PlayStation via Ubisoft, and then I unlinked it, and then it was an old email I think, and then now it's gone forever. And that's depressing. And I had
Bro was actively trying to sign into Uplay.
I'm trying to get that account back. They told me they did the same thing when I was hacked to PlayStation. I'm not hacked this time, but they were like, it seems we can't tell if you're the owner of that account, so you can never have access. Oh my god. This is pissing me off. God, I was gonna say what show I was watching. Do you know the game Gnosia?
No,
No.
It's like Among Us, but like slightly different in regards to like the setting
Among
and
Us.
uh well it was a
I
game
know.
on Steam, but I didn't know
Uh,
about it. But there was an anime of the same name. I didn't realize it was a game at first, and so I started watching the show, and I was like, "This feels like a video game." I was like, "This feels like." And so
I know.
far, that show is probably top 5 shows in the last year for me at
I know
least.
of a town of Salem.
Now, if
Oh my god.
I'll
Oh my god.
send it.
Among Us.
Um,
Oh my
Oh,
god.
um,
Oh my god. Oh
God
my
damn it!
god.
I just no, that must be fake. They gave it a 10. What?
nah, man. You know, you know what game I think deserve more attention.
What game?
That
Oh
that
my god.
that it was that game where it's like I think it was maybe Space Engineers. There's
Oh
like
yeah, yeah. The one when you were an astronaut in space and trying to be able to
yeah
figure out.
with the goofy text to voice.
What happened to that game?
Actually, I think they're still going. I think they went full access. I think they actually
Oh my
released.
god.
I'm not 1,000% positive on that, but I think that's the case.
Actually, wait. Isn't that other game to No Man's Sky? That one also has like a recent update too, I heard.
I don't know about the No Man's Sky update.
Bro, I keep on saying I kind of want to get into No Man's Sky, but I just don't have the time.
Yeah, so No Man's Sky, I think you could definitely get into No Man's Sky, but I think No Man's Sky is much more of a like,
Exploring rather than building.
uh, no, definitely both, but like, how do I put it? Like,
Probably just
Wait,
died.
Vlad, you're kind of cutting out.
you could kind of go at your own pace, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Especially that game. After my time with playing it, I realized like you could put as much or as little into No Man's Sky as you want, right? Like hypothetically, if you just wanted to follow like the main story quest line or whatever there is,
There's a main story.
like some type of story they have. I haven't seen it through the end, so I genuinely can't tell you. But you know, you could follow that. But I feel like a lot of
Oh,
that game, a lot of that game, I just kept finding and seeing cool shit, and I was just like, how do I get to that point? And the amount of just resources and money and shit required, like
You could definitely be playing that game for like a long time. So I wouldn't stress about your time. I just play it and have fun with it.
Okay.
Explore.
Is it like yeah? It's like one of those open
Because like for example, right? Everyone knows that you start with like the starship that you could jump planet to planet, right?
Mhm.
I didn't know this. They started adding like you can get cars, you can get mechs.
Oh yeah, there's like a shit ton of things now. Yeah.
You can now. I think this is the coolest thing to me. You can get a like almost imperial sized starship to hold all said vehicles in. Like
That
a
sounds like something they're like GTA systems.
you can get a capital ship.
That's cool. Damn, that's cool. You get people working for you.
I don't know if you do, but here's another crazy thing. They also, I think one of the newest capital ships they added. I don't know if it's a capital ship, but based off the size, it has to be, right? Like, I think they added the ship from Mass Effect, or some ships from Mass Effect. I know it was like a few months ago I saw this crossover. Hello?
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
hear you. I can hear you.
Oh, I wasn't sure if I was cutting out or what. I got worried for a second.
Yeah, you're good right now. You're good.
Yeah, No Man's Sky has a surprising amount of content, and honestly, I left the game feeling really positive. I'd like to pick it back up again and keep going on my playthrough. It's just been a minute, and I've been playing other stuff.
Yeah, I think that's same thing with
Like
me.
high
Just
guard.
a lot of stuff, a lot of other stuff. I haven't been able to finish anything, bro.
Not me.
Where have you been playing?
If I have been, I haven't really been playing last week, but the last thing I played, what was the last thing I played? I think it was Battlefield actually. Battlefield 6. I played for about a half hour, and then I haven't played in a week. I don't know. I get bored
Yeah,
so quickly. I don't know.
I haven't touched Octopath in a minute. I literally just tried out High Guard like a few days ago. We just started Terraria a few days ago.
Oh yeah, there was a new
Oh,
Helldivers update, right?
yeah, we made it to Cyberstan, boys.
Cyberstan.
The cyborgs are in the game, but also
Oh,
not
they're
their
like
own
7
faction.
foot tall, bro. They're like 7 foot tall.
Am I mistaken on this? Are they not their own faction, and they're just like a subset of the automatons?
Yeah. They're like a
Yeah.
different, a new unit for the automatons.
Okay.
I think there's like 3. There's like the agitator, there's 2 like fleshy cyborg guys, and then there's the big Vox one, the Vox machine or something, a giant ass
Yeah.
battle tank. But from what I understand, the cyborgs actually direct the automatons.
Mm. So they're
So
like the general enemies.
yeah, actually they'd be like, there would be like a squad of automatons, and then there would be a cyborg leading them. And actually, you know how like the automatons shoot guns, but they're pretty inaccurate.
Yeah.
I think one of them actually acts as like a sergeant or like a commanding officer for that squad of nearby automatons. So it actually makes them really accurate.
Oh God.
So if you want to take them out, you gotta take out the cyborg first. And yeah, they're like, there's like one that like runs at you and starts doing like karate chops and kicking
Yeah,
you.
I
Like,
saw that shit. That shit
and
was
he's like
funny.
7 foot tall. It's like fighting Ivan Drago.
Ivan Drago mixed with digitized Bruce Lee.
Yeah, he just starts throwing hands. He literally just starts walking up to you, just starts throwing hands, kicking your shit in.
That's funny.
Helldiver stays taking dubs, fellas.
Yeah. Ooh, what's it called? Dude, I need to grind a bit on Helldivers to get those new war bonds.
I need to grind and drop some money. Fuck is we talking about?
Bro, fuck it.
Except I got no money. I got no money.
They need to add some new system to get super credits, bro. I fucking hate getting super credits in the game.
Yeah, just grinding out super credits is a troublesome system. Especially when a lot of those planets you're not guaranteed to find bunkers.
I just...
You're not guaranteed to find bunkers.
There's something they give you, like, they don't even give you super credits, bro. They give you fucking a sniper rifle.
Here's 5 fucking super credits, a sniper rifle, and like barely 500 actual credits. Go fuck yourself.
I hate you.
Oh. I almost forgot, asshole. Here's your 1 common sample.
Yo.
Oh, you wanted super samples? Bitch, go look for the rock.
I'll be honest, I need more. I have like 90 super samples, but I need like 150 of the rare samples.
I need so many super samples.
I haven't
I have
touched the
too
game
many
in
super
forever,
samples,
so I
man.
don't know.
I need more orange.
I've never bought another pack or any time. Never. If you look at my account, it's as if it's like day 1. I never buy any other packs. I have like the most lamest.
Oh, you're a cadet.
I haven't touched the game
Nah, bro.
in...
Me and Brian were carrying some low-level motherfuckers.
Hell yeah, bro. Okay. We're leading shit through the war, bro. Okay, it was like.
Good to know.
Fuck you.
I didn't. Sorry.
You don't know what it's like.
On the front lines.
He's a dad.
Looks like they got you doing the easy work, huh, Cupcake? I just got back to I just got back from a deployment to a super city under siege.
Just call me
Unpaid overtime, back-breaking labor. I lost my 2 fingers.
Oh, you walked out with super samples, regular samples, and the max amount of rare samples? You know what I got for my mission? 200 credits.
I wish I had 200 credits, bro. I trade my samples for credits, bro.
Damn.
I can't even buy an attachment with this shit.
I just got done driving a car into an automaton fabricator.
Yeah, I rigged my car full of C4 and drove right the fuck into it.
I still have to pay it off.
I don't think you do.
I still have to pay it off.
What a wicked game.
I just love how they gave us a tank now. They just gave
Yeah.
The tank is actually good.
They caved in.
Yeah. Hey, but you know, I really feel like I feel like the car is good. The problem is they need to work on the stability of the car to avoid the flipping issue.
Bro,
But also, I think everyone agrees with me. If that's the light version, I would love to see like heavy APC. Like this is the like car, but under the tank.
Yeah.
Like we are not just in that Honda Civic with a fucking Honda Civic truck with a fucking LMG strapped to the back.
Yo, imagine if they just get a bunch of fucking cars and then you're just finding a bunch of like fucking dudes with a Toyota, like a
In the
Toyota.
new Helldivers, we have collaborated with an outer space company called Toyota, introducing the new Toyota Tacoma.
Bro, I can't believe Call of Duty did that with Modern Warfare 2, and like the car was in the game. I don't think was it Toyota.
I think it was the Humvee.
Yeah, it was like the best car in the damn game. It was like so beefy, and it was faster than the other cars, and it was a hybrid. I think it was like you'd be able to charge it, or like it was something strange about it. It was like a lot better than the other cars.
Yes, I remember the Humvee incident.
And like they put it in a pedestal. Like this entire war zone place, like this city's falling apart. It's like you have to steal it. It's like when they put up cars in the mall. It was like that. That's how you get to it.
It was like, yeah, you just see a Price get headshot and a ghost going over there, running over. He's injecting him with this fucking mystery liquid, trying to revive his dying friend, and then you see out of nowhere Iggy Azalea in her fucking Humvee.
Oh, was she in? Oh, I didn't even realize.
I feel like
You see Iggy Azalea, fucking Nicki Minaj,
That's the weirdest
Jigsaw,
one.
cause Jigsaw's one of the girls apparently, and you see Scream
Jigsaw.
all charging at you in an electric Humvee.
you know they had the Predator.
Yeah, that was.
No fucking.
It's over though. It went over. I think it passed. It was like around the Halloween play time that they added
During
the Predator.
wait, what game?
During the haunting in Call of Duty, they added the Predator.
Oh, I thought they. Okay, I thought that was already in the game. Oh, never mind. I'm just thinking of Ghost.
Yeah, you're thinking of Peak, brother.
That was.
I can't
Peak.
believe it. Yeah, like Call of Duty Ghost.
We had
is,
something
I think,
cool, and then they were like, "Nah."
Like, unironically, you're just thinking of Peak there.
Yeah. Did you ever play the other ones that they? I never realized they had
Oh,
other ones.
I genuinely, I think me and Bri went on a phase where it was like the most amount of Michael Myers I think we've ever fucking played in
Oh
our
yeah,
lives.
that. But they had a
yeah.
pirate ship one, which I forget if you had to become a pirate, like a
I think
ghost
wait
pirate.
on the temple map with the Predator. I think you can even see alien eggs.
Yes.
Yeah. Which they love.
God,
doing.
man. Peak. Unironically peak, fellas.
It was. But we'll never be there
It's
again.
it's just like the Thanos meme. Perhaps I treated you too harshly.
Yeah.
That becomes a little
think-
too true.
Oh no. I still believe though. I think well we're gonna probably wrap this up pretty soon.
Yeah, it's 2.5 hours.
I still believe that. I think because of like how stagnating Battlefield is recently, it's definitely coming back. I think the opening for COD is
No,
coming
we need
back
the
now.
third party to come in.
Wait, you know, oh my god, High Guard.
Oh no,
Man, the fact that you said High Guard instead of Halo. Halo used to be the third party.
no, I was
like,
gonna say bring in
all of our
Medal of
major
Honor
franchises are
and
gone.
bring that franchise back.
Is Medal of Honor EA?
Oh shoot, wait.
Why would they put? I
Oh
don't
shoot,
know, bro.
wait,
I
it's
don't know.
EA.
Nah. No, you know what? Excuse me.
F
You're
it,
right.
They don't care.
I'm sorry for being optimistic about the potential of this game. So you know what? I retract my statement, and I'm gonna give you my real third nomination. Are you ready?
Oh god.
We have Call of Duty, we have Battlefield, and ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to say that the person gonna be leading the third charge for the shooter genre is gonna be Marathon, fellas. It's gonna be Marathon.
That's next month, right? Like March 5th or something.
Oh God, I hope.
Next month?
Yeah, it's next month. I don't know why, but there's a weird feeling that it will come out. I mean, maybe it's not like the other games because it is Bungie, but there's a part. I feel like it'll come out a couple weeks in, people play it, have the reviews, and there's a part of it that's gonna be like, oh, it's just gonna be a dead game. It's just gonna but maybe not, because like I don't know any hype around it besides Bungie themselves, of course, hyping their game, but it's not one person has been positive about this. Maybe because that type of genre is just like it's exhausting.
Brother, we got Arc Raiders.
Yeah, and that was what, a decade ago. I mean, no, not Arc. I mean,
Decade.
sorry, I was thinking. I was thinking
Holy
of.
shit!
Sorry, a lot of things.
Oh man.
My head
Oh
is.
man.
It's been that long already. It
Well, a lot of
it's been
people are
15
burnt. A
years.
lot of people are burnt out on that game already, which is not good.
You start to forget the things you should remember.
Sorry, I thought you meant oh my god, what's the Titanfall game? Arc. I mean
Yeah, the Titanfall Arc Knights game.
no.
Yeah. Arc Raiders.
Yep.
Titanfall.
No, what the
Titanfall Attack on Halo.
what's the game that you
Forerunner.
brought up? The one the
Attack on Titan Legends.
oh my the Fortnite competitor the
PUBG.
oh the one made by the Titanfall people.
Apex?
Yeah, I got the aim wrong in my head. I heard Arc and I thought Apex.
Apex Legends is like
It's still
it's
big.
dead. It's not dead, but like it's stagnated. I haven't heard anything from Apex in
I
forever.
think
Yeah,
it's
I think it's not dead, but stagnated is definitely the better word
maybe
for
it's
that.
bigger in other countries because I don't hear it as much. But
I was gonna say, weirdly enough, if while we're on the topic of Bungie, if Destiny does end up dying, it'll die only in the Americas. Because let me tell you, that Russian and Chinese population will not let that game go.
we love it. Yeah, they're like
Oh, maybe they start making their own Destiny. They literally take the source code and just start
they
hacking together whatever.
They love that there's a
I
Russian place in
I thought the
Destiny.
Chinese already did that with Destiny Rising. Oops.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. Oh, it is Destiny Rise. I haven't played that.
Well, they had the
I-
raid. What was it, a month ago? And then or
Oh,
They made an original raid for their first raid, and now you can play Vault of Glass on your phone. I just want.
What?
it was
Actually, no, not Vault. It was Crota's
Crota. It was
End.
Crota.
What?
You didn't know? Oh, dude, it was
Yeah,
big. It was.
Yeah, you can play Crota's End on your phone.
I was watching it like all the Destiny streamers go at it, and I was like, "How is this somehow hype?" I was like, "How is this?"
It
Bro.
works somehow. It just does.
They changed some stuff too, which makes it interesting. I forget the
Mobile
exact change.
port, but yeah, it's pretty much just Crota's End.
And they were having
Wait,
a hard time.
What's happening with main Destiny then? Because I saw like I didn't click on the video, but I saw like Astacross like he's going doom and gloom too now.
It's hard for him not to.
Astacross,
He's a back and forth yo-yo.
yeah, I was gonna say that's a better way to describe him.
He really is, yeah. But now
Whatever
he's like on
works
the
in
doom
his
scale
face,
again. Like he made a video. It was like Destiny 2 has to die or something. I was like,
yep, and be
That's
reborn
okay.
into Destiny.
and he literally was making this. He said the same fucking thing a few seasons ago. Like,
oh my fucking god, we're in the
it
loop.
literally,
The loop.
yeah, no, literally, every time I see a video like that from him, I'm like, yeah, I'll ignore. I'll just wait for the next like hopeful thing, because that's when he starts reading like tweets, patch notes, and actually starts doing like the game analysis thing. Because every time he's just in a gloom video, he's just like, well, that's it, fellas, and then no
Fellas.
elaboration.
He says.
Also, I gotta go, fellas.
Oh.
All right, well, I
Well,
guess
it,
I'll just
it was gonna end here probably anyway. Anything else you gotta say or no?
I think I was gonna say something about the Jews, but unfortunately now I think
Anything positive?
looks like things are heating up, guys.
What a. Well, I'll see you guys next week.
Things are heating up.